Madeline's so into Minecraft now. She talks to me about Dream. She's like, Dream is like the god of Minecraft. Okay, I don't think anybody talks about Dream anymore, but to her, he's God still.
You need to tell her early, like, a lot of these Minecraft people, don't make them your personal hero.
Yeah, this is more of like somebody you like from afar. Yeah, treat them like you would a movie star or something.
Bring her to Minecon.
No. Jesus Christ, dude. I feel like if you're an adult that brings your kid to Minecon, that's like bringing your kid to Epstein's Island. Oh, we're just going on a little vacation down to Epstein's Island.
Is it worse, though, than being an adult that doesn't bring a kid to Minecon?
Yeah. If you're there with a fucking K-bar in your teeth and you're crawling in the building's ductwork.
Hey, what's up, guys? There's been some Minecon.
He's gonna get away. Not if I can help it.
You ever listen to like Dio and felt that same way?
Oh my god, yeah. Just a rainbow in the dark. Whatever. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I like that guy went into metal because he just looks like such a little gremlin. Like there's no other genre he could have been.
Many of them do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Danzig's like 5'4".
Yeah. But like he couldn't make it as like a crooner or anything, or like there's no other
sweetheart.
There's no other genre that he could play.
He's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like all the guys in Kiss.
Yeah.
They look. You got to cover them up with something.
Have you seen that music video they did in the 80s where it was the first time with them without their face paint? And like,
yeah.
Is it Gene Simmons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like my aunt's 9/11. I don't want to fuck that guy anymore.
Yeah. The insane, like, scowl he's doing. He's doing some sort of Kubrick stare, like Gomer Pyle towards the camera.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you look at all the...
They should have stayed in their lane.
Yeah, I think they should have. Well, I think it's because that style of music was going out, and they were like, maybe we should transition to the new
I'm
hip
a real
stuff.
Guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a star child.
They probably
I'm a man.
Probably got tired of putting on the makeup. But
yeah, it's like when Pee Wee Herman jerked off in that theater. He's like, I want to be a real person.
I don't think that actually, I feel like what they did was more egregious than when Pee Wee Herman jacked off in the theater, because Pee Wee Herman, they distributed that shit to the label and out to the public. Pee Wee Herman jacked off in the sanctity of a porno theater, which, by the way, what else are you supposed to
detail?
What else are you supposed to do in there?
It's what it's for.
That's what it's for.
It's weirder to just sit there.
Yeah. I feel like if I owned a porno theater and I saw someone not jacking off, I'd be like, dude, you better not be here to shoot up the place. Like, what are you doing? Put those hands to work.
It's not erotic enough for you?
I'm sorry. Have I underperformed?
God, it's a porno critic. Quick, put on the best porno.
I would offer him a refund. Sir, I noticed you haven't jacked off yet. I've been watching from the projector's booth. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Anyway, hey guys.
Hey, what's
Welcome.
up? Forehead Fables podcast. Back at it again with another episode.
Record timing. Jerk off talk before intro. Okay, things are slipping away from us.
I think we also just started the episode mid-conversation. I don't think.
Yeah, you clicked it on, like, Gene Simmons looked weird. Dio's a little goblin. Anyway, guys, we were talking about Dio, so sorry.
Yeah. Actually, I think the what started that was Poop listens to music the entire time we're doing a podcast, and I know he has ADD. He knows he has ADD. I have ADD. And then I was like, it's weird how you're able to sit there and listen to music and do the podcast. For me, I almost need to be in like a sensory deprivation tank. Like I open up my window just for some natural light and everything. But when I open it, I go, what if something distracts me mid conversation? Like I almost need like blinders on in order to have a conversation uninterrupted.
Yeah. You need to retreat into your mind palace more.
I think I do. Yeah.
And also, have you ever seen the Mind Goblin?
No.
Mind Goblin, he's nuts.
Okay.
I don't like to be labeled as a guy that, because, until I have a psychiatrist tell me I have ADD.
Yeah.
Because one time, my girlfriend introduced me to somebody, like one of her hometown friends, and he was like, I still think about this, and it's one of the most like I had to physically like I had to put on the mask of I don't know what I would have done. I guess spit at him or something, but he was like, "Yeah, I'm so ADD," and he like made this face and did these things with his hands, and then he just acted completely normal the rest of the time, and I'm like, it was just such a physical like first introduction to a guy.
Yeah.
And it was like, he almost like brought back accidentally the like, I'm not going to do it. But, you know, when people do the little hand up to their chest and thump it in elementary and stuff, junior high, maybe you guys said, maybe that didn't sweep your school.
No.
It was like your special needs thing. But he did it in such a way. And then to go from that, like, yeah, I'm ADD, like, duh, look how quirky I am. And then be like, so how are you?
That was like off-putting.
And it was incredibly off-putting.
Yeah.
And I still bring it up to her sometimes. And she's like, once you get to know him, he's a good guy. Well, sorry, you only get one first impression.
That's how I feel whenever people go like, I have a sleep paralysis demon. Shut up. Yeah, that shit's fucking lame. No, you don't. Get out of bed.
I have had sleep paralysis before, and it's very scary.
I know. You keep bringing it up. Okay. And everybody else goes like, I've totally had that.
I don't have a specific demon,
I've
dude.
totally had the sleep paralysis demon. Okay, dude, get out of bed. Get up and move.
Do you know what paralysis is, bro? You can't move.
Hey, dude. If you can be fucking weirded out by that guy, I can be weirded out by people that are going like, a demon's keeping me in my bed. I can't move.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What if he was like, walked up to you and was like, yeah, I have a sleep paralysis demon. It's like, you'd be like, this is really odd.
I'd say this is something Poob does all the time.
I don't get sleep paralysis anymore.
No, it's saying like, I get that. Like, like doing a little dance with something.
Okay, I see your point. Taken. And speaking of sleep,
I think you met that guy and just saw a mirror of yourself, and you're like, I didn't like that.
Throat strike. No, I'm not like that guy because he's also like 34 or something. Grow up, dude. I'm just 28 years old.
He was just a kid. He's just a kid. I'm 35 now. As of 2 days ago, I'm 35.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Let me say my awesome smooth segue because it's sleep related, and then we'll talk about your big day.
You don't have to make a big deal out of it. I've had 35 of them.
2, 1. Last night I had a dream. Nobody likes hearing about dreams, of course, but you were in it, which has never happened before. Okay. And I'm not one to read too much into dreams, but
how'd I look?
Okay, so that's actually a pretty important part of it. 1, you look good. You look very good.
Nice.
2,
nice.
For some reason we were doing a thing where we were cross-dressing. And I'm not going to read into it, but I cross-dressed as a man. I just had a fake mustache on top of my mustache. And you looked like a woman. And we were going to like a party. And you completely fucked me over, dude. We got there and I turn around and you just look just like you do now. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? Now I'm the only one in an outfit. And you were like, dude, all you have on is a fake mustache. And I'm like, oh my God, you're right. And then you were like, yeah, you know, Abby and the kids, like, I got to take them somewhere. So I couldn't really do the full thing. Like, I'll put it back on when I leave. I'm like, that's not the point. You know, we got in an argument in my dream. I'm like, no, the point was for this party. We were supposed to be in outfits. And you're like, maybe I can stop by like a drag brunch or something on my way home. I'm like, but then you wouldn't be like, none of the audience would be there. And you were like, no, I think I'm going to wear it later. I'm like, okay, man.
It's just for me.
Yeah. And
more of a personal thing.
I was like a man pretending to be a man, and you were a beautiful woman. And it didn't take any sexual turns or anything.
Okay, that's good.
Because I was trying to force a lucid dream moment, but I couldn't quite crack into it.
Yeah.
And so I just had to be a
spectator. A lucid dream moment. Hypothetically speaking, if you had achieved lucid dream moment, what were you going to do to me?
Oh, manja. I don't know. Kill you or something.
Okay.
But it was
somehow that's a more respectable answer than the alternatives. I was going to force that dress back on you. Pull that garter up your thigh.
I
Like
was
you
going to do that
promised.
wedding thing where I bite it off you. No, it's just weird. I woke up and being like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And, I didn't come to any conclusions.
You didn't consult your girlfriend about that dream, did you?
I haven't told her anything about it.
Okay, yeah, I would keep that one. I'd keep that one to yourself.
It's completely private. Just me, you, and all the listeners.
Okay. Yeah, that's I feel like there's a deeper meaning in there. I'm not a person that I'm not one of those people that's like, I keep having a dream about like a snake in the grass, and that translates to some real life psychological thing that's happening.
Are falling out.
But if you have dreams about you cross-dressing and then you're just cross-dressing as the man that you want to be, the man that you are. If you're cross-dressing into, I think honestly, it's not cross-dressing. I guess you'd just be looksmaxing. Was that affirmative? What's the word for that? Gender affirming care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bigger, faker mustache on top of my already fake one.
Yeah.
And I peeled it off
Big
and looked
foam
at it.
traps that go under your shirt. Yeah.
Well, you know what I think it is? I saw a little bit of our Looksmaxer episode before bed. And I think it like, maybe I saw a good you looked as a Looksmaxer. And I'm like, well, let's try that the other way. Warp that into woman.
Yeah.
Which is another awful thing that happened yesterday. Because our short for that did really well. And my girlfriend was watching music videos before bed, and she was like, oh my God, that's Sam. And she clicked on it. And then that led her, she was like, I've never actually watched an episode. I'm going to watch this one. And I was like, oh.
And you're like, I'm going to go fucking crawl in the basement by myself.
I'm like, I'm going to go in my office. And I sat here and like looked through the crack. I'm like, is she laughing? She think it's funny? And her consensus was, does he always look like that? He actually looks really good. God damn it. Okay, now he doesn't always look like. And she was like, "Does his hair like that normally?" No, his hair isn't like that normally. And she was like, "Something's going on. Like, why does he look like his face looks like that?" I'm like, he's wearing like contour,
wearing like a lot of makeup.
But it worked. It tricked her.
Wow. Okay.
And,
okay.
Yeah, it worked. She was completely fooled, and she also
she didn't
said
get the
that
shoulder pads.
And it was late. Okay, I don't know. I'm like, well, that's why I went out there. I'm like, he's clearly wearing shoulder pads, and he's got like shit on his face, and his hair's got like texture powder in it.
If this
is
isn't
like,
confirmation of like what
everything Looksmaxers
yeah,
say.
Looksmaxers are like, it's like it literally. It doesn't matter. Like, even if you're wearing visible shoulder pads, it's just they'll know you have lifts. It doesn't matter. Like, use the makeup fucking pencil on your eyebrows. Even if they suspect it, it doesn't matter. It makes you look better. And then I go out there, like, I was trying to do so much to be like a satire of what they're doing, make it look ridiculous. It wasn't supposed to look good. It is supposed to look ridiculous. And she's like, looks pretty good.
Hold on. I'm like, whoa.
He's got a pair of tube socks under each fucking sleeve. Look, he's been working out a little bit. He looks good.
Like, you don't look very good in this video. I'm like, okay. Jeez. All right, that's it. I'm sleeping on the couch.
And having dreams of Sam turning into a woman and me being a bigger man.
I wasn't bigger. I was the exact same. I just had a fake mustache on. But yeah, I thought that was. And then her other takeaway was she was like, "You're being really mean to these people." I'm being very constructive.
Yeah, it was constructive.
And it did make me wonder if you were one of the people in that episode. Let us know if you changed your profile and if it helped.
Yeah, there was one guy that I think we went a little bit hard on, and I regret it a little bit. There's a guy that looked very Hasidic, and I said he wants to get that whole thing rewrapped, get his frame rewrapped with new look. And
Okay.
I don't.
She did
think
mention. She said at one point I went to the bathroom, and then Sam told the guy to look less Jewish.
Yes.
I was like, I don't remember that.
I was like,
I was in the bathroom.
I was like, put yourself on one of those fucking Bolton things from Game of Thrones and get completely flayed and get new skin put on.
Did he write in?
Yeah, I've stolen skin and I've redone.
Hey man,
myself.
that actually hurt my feelings. Fuck. Okay, not my intention. Yeah, she was just like live texting me and being like, "You called a guy haggard. That's not like
Haggard?
that bad." Yeah.
Holy fuck. Yeah, that's the least of her worries.
I know. She made about 30 minutes.
That's
like
pretty
that.
long.
So I think
That's
it's time to go to
good.
bed. That's pretty good
That's-
retention.
Yeah.
And but anyway, yeah, write in if we changed your life.
Yeah. Another thing, by the way, he mentioned one of our shorts did well. We have employed. Okay, so here's the thing with shorts. I don't know if you guys go on YouTube shorts, TikTok shorts. It's a completely different game. The shit that does well on YouTube shorts is not the shit that does well in long form video. And I don't understand really shorts that well. I don't.
They're like pants, but tinier.
That's
Make that a short. That could be a short.
that could be.
Clip that guy.
Yeah.
I haven't met him.
And so I don't know, I found a guy that he makes shorts. I met him and he's probably listening to this right now, making shorts of this episode. I'm really sorry, dude. He might be the most serious guy I've ever met in my life. Very by the book. He sounds like an accountant. He's like, I will make shorts for you. He's from like Lithuania or something. He's like, I will make shorts. Okay, I will do that. And then he sends me shorts. They're insanely edited. There's little Looney Tunes effects, little whoop, wop, zip, wop, whoop, little drawings on screen.
That one I watched, yeah.
It is insane. 0.5
kept my
seconds of
attention.
music, then Looney Tunes sound effect, then different music choice, then this, that, and
Like a Howard Stern
it's
soundboard.
more edits in a 45-second video than I've ever done in like an hour-long video. It's crazy. And I'm like, I feel like an old guy. I'm like, if this is what the kids like, if this is what the kids like, then so be it. So, because he was like, you know what I'm gonna do? We'll put them up, and then I'm gonna analyze how they do, and we'll adjust our game plan.
Analytics.
Yeah. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this guy like 3 months. First fucking short he makes and I put up, it immediately gets the corresponding podcast that's tied to it like an extra 100,000 views. So I'm like, you know what? You're the full-time shorts guy now. So
He's about to put us in furs.
yeah, I don't
Gold
know why we
chains.
didn't like do shorts earlier. We kept trying to do them, and like I was like, Stall, we should make shorts for every episode, trying to like pass it on to him. And he was like, he's old, just as old as I am. He's just like, I don't know what the fuck those kids like. And then
How
I
old
was,
is this Lithuanian guy?
is
Is he just plugged in?
I think he's just plugged in. Well, he sounds like a computer when you talk to him. He has to be part of the internet. He's part of the matrix. He knows.
Yeah.
And
It's all zeros and ones, baby.
yeah. And so we got him making them, and we should be flooding the TikTok account too. So if you see any TikToks out there or shorts, it's made by some other guy, but he's got our endorsement.
So
if you like
if you
him,
don't like him, it's a different guy.
yeah. No, if you don't like him, let us
under
know.
Sam's.
If you do like him, let us know. But so far they're working. That's all you need to know. But what else? What else we have? Did you see the Odyssey?
Jesus Christ. Sorry, I just got an awesome email. I got a text about an email. That's how you know it's a serious ass email from my home loan lender that I have to renew all my insurances. And now that they say that, it rings a bell that I got mail about a month ago where I owe like $3,000 to them. Shorts guy, make us some more views now. But yeah, the flood insurance. And guys, my house is never flooded. When I sell it, it's never flooded, but hypothetically it flooded again. And it's all, I know, hypothetically, it was a dream.
Mm-hmm.
But Indiana as a whole flooded
But
the other
in
day.
the dream, it's flooded multiple times over the past couple months.
And the walls are kind of like caving in. They're like bowed inwards.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do. I'm just a kid. And oh boy, I think I might just do it this time. But my shop vac, clutch, hypothetically, it has not had water in it. Dry as a whistle.
Cool.
Anyway, no, I haven't seen the Odyssey.
You haven't?
I'm seeing it tomorrow. I waited. I'm seeing it in true IMAX. Indiana has one of those.
Yeah.
And
I wanted
the
to see it in
soonest we
true
could get.
IMAX, and then I was like, I don't care enough to. I don't have accessibility to that, but like, tell me how it is. Tell me how it is.
I will. And my only complaint ever about any Hoosiers in the audience, it's in the State Museum, and the seats are like stadium seating, like they're very uncomfortable for a 3-hour movie. But apparently they just redid them, so it might be the premier movie spot in Indiana.
Let me tell you something, man. Abby, I have a hard time getting Abby to sit down and watch an episode of Columbo. Okay, but that movie, it's 3 hours long. She was strapped to the whole fucking seat the entire time.
Really?
Yes, mouth agape. You'll pay for the whole seat, but baby, you're only gonna use the edge. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, that should be a tagline for a movie. That'd be a really good tagline.
It's an experience. I don't even want to talk about it right now, but I have a lot to say. I have stuff written down about it. I'm ready to talk about it.
Next episode,
you watch it.
I'll be right there.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
And I feel like Stolt, you should probably see it because you're going to be editing possibly the most spoiler heavy podcast episode about the Odyssey.
Putting in text. I actually don't think there were black people in ancient Greece.
Yeah, Stolt's going to be hitting a bunch of.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stolt's going to be like.
Travis Scott kind of took me out of the movie. But I'm very excited. Literally every person I've talked to that's watched it's like, you haven't seen it yet? What? It's a movie of the summer.
I think Stolt should do like a very right-wing turn all of a sudden, just start contradicting everything we say with like little right-wing pipeline bullshit.
Libtard.
Yeah.
Damn.
These guys sound like they're bought by Israel.
Well, that would actually not be very right-wing these days.
Is it?
They love Israel. You heard?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know. I think that's a big dividing point.
Well, it's interesting because you have your people that hate Israel. They hate Jewish people for one reason, or then they hate Israel for a different reason. You know, it's really a lot to chew on. Anyway, I'm seeing the Odyssey tomorrow in IMAX, true IMAX. And then I'm seeing Spider-Man right afterwards.
This is a very big time for John Bernthal and Tom Holland and Zendaya
team up movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sometimes feel like, what are there, like 10 actors?
Yeah.
Every single person, you're like, they've been in Marvel.
Yeah.
They get the good ones.
They do. Yeah.
But you know who I want to see back in a Nolan movie, since he uses a lot, he like recycles people a lot? Where's Hugh Jackman been since The Prestige?
Dude, I think the Prestige might be one of the most interesting movies I've ever seen.
The Prestige rules.
Yeah, that movie rules. I love the setting. I love I love the tie-in of Nikola Tesla randomly.
Magic.
Yeah, magic.
Tesla. He's like,
Hugh Jackman, Christian Bale.
I made it.
Yeah,
made duplication machine.
That's just a crazy movie. And
it's fucking awesome.
I saw that movie before I even knew who Christopher Nolan was. So I was just like, what? I think that was my first Nolan experience, was that movie. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah.
And when people give their top 3 Nolans, they better not forget about it.
It is slept on. People don't talk about it nearly as much as, like, let's say like Interstellar or something, which I feel like is a great movie, but not on the level of The Prestige.
So do you like sci-fi or do you like magic? Because there's going to be a big difference right there. I was talking to Zeechum the other day.
That's your like, film takeaway?
He was like, Interstellar's my favorite.
But like the main
Nolan.
difference between people that like Interstellar and the people that like The Prestige is one is like magic and the other one's sci-fi. So it's
true. Do you like science or do you like whimsy? And Zeechum's like, I'm a sci-fi guy, so I'm an Interstellar fan. He said, yeah, Prestige isn't in my top 3. I haven't seen it.
Wait, he said, is that a direct quote? Prestige isn't in my top 3. I haven't seen it.
I could be taking some liberties, but he essentially said that.
Okay. And he said,
if you haven't seen
Hugh
that
Jackman's
movie,
gay in that movie? He did. What else did he say?
You know what he's seen? Sheep Detectives. He said he was great in that. He hasn't seen Prestige. Okay. All right. That's interesting. He was great in Sheep Detectives, but still, come on.
Is that animated kids movie?
It's not animated. Okay. It's CGI heavy. it's about sheep, but it also teaches a lot of good lessons for kids about death. I watched it. It was all right. I cried. It wanted me to, though.
I've just seen it on the TV a bunch. I haven't really
It's
actually like sat down and watched it.
Movie.
It's
kind of like Columbo.
Oh, really? You got me there. Holy shit.
A little Columbo-esque.
Yeah. Okay, I'm there.
Imagine sheep, though.
Yeah.
Good sheep jokes.
What?
Sheep-based jokes. Some good ones. If you're into sheep humor, farm humor.
I'm not. I'm a magic guy. There's the three
City
pillars
folks
of
just don't get it.
The three pillars of cinema is sci-fi, magic-based
Farm.
movies, and then sheep-based
Well,
cinema.
farm.
Oh, is
The
it?
secondhand lions isn't.
Would that be lumped in with Sheep Detective?
It'd be in farm.
Farm movie. But
Yeah, I would
Babe,
count out Brother
Babe
War if
I
that
think
was
is like the
farm.
most important farm movie out there. I love Babe or Charlotte's Web, either of
I
those.
love Babes too. Charlotte's Web. Yeah, a lot of pig movies. Pigs, they've had their time. Sheep time.
When I was a kid, I used to wear out the VHS of Babe. Like my mom had to buy another, Sandlot too, but specifically Babe for some reason I was really big on, and I used to watch that movie a lot. And
Well, it's the first time you had representation in a film. Pig boy. Fucker. Little fat fucker. Watching
if this fucking guy clips that, you're fired. You're fired, clip guy.
You get final say.
Yeah.
Once clipped.
I'm coming to
I'm not
Lithuania if
posting
you
that.
fucking
I'm
clip
not posting
that.
Make me look better.
Yeah, no, I love that movie. And then like looking back on it, I was like, kids, we should watch Babe. This was a fucking pillar of my childhood. I went to go watch it again. I was like, this movie fucking sucks. I had no.
This is for kids.
Like usually like the movie, at least some of them are good. You know, you go rewatch them again and they're good. But that movie, The Sandlot still rocks. Babe sucks.
This isn't really like interesting commentary, but I get Babe and Charlotte's Web very confused.
They're very similar. Yeah.
Are they not? They're not the same.
No.
Babe is friends with farm animals, but not a spider.
Right. And you know what? I think the farmer is the same guy in both movies.
They just are fucking with you if they're doing that.
They might be the same exact fucking farmer in both
I gotta look
movies.
this up.
It's the.
You know what? I'm not going to look it up. You're right. I can't believe that.
I don't know
same
that.
farmer, same pig actor, I think, too.
It's just Charlotte Webb. They just edit out all the spider moments.
Well, is Babe like or is it Charlotte's Web or is it both where they're like, this little pig doesn't belong with us and they're kind of mean to him?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I don't even remember the premise of either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Charlotte's Web, she's a spider that can write.
Yeah, and I think she's trying to get the pig killed. She's like, eat this fucking pig, dude. He's the
Eat more bacon.
Yeah.
Stop eating spiders. The farmer has got a proclivity for spider eating it. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
And they try to get him to like win a ribbon or something like that at the fair. I don't think they realize that like the winning pig at the fair, I'm pretty sure gets immediately turned into
to the slaughter.
Yeah, he's the first to the slaughter. And Charlotte doesn't know that, but
well, she's a spider. I mean, how much they say pigs are like smart as or smarter than dogs.
Yeah,
spiders got to be smart as like a cricket. I mean,
a fucking rock or something. Yeah, they can't be that smart. But
I don't want to speak too disparagingly of them because I found out recently that my garage is just covered in spiders.
What if you go in your garage later? There's a web that just says, "We heard what you said."
I would.
Where what?
I would be so fucking nice.
You go out there, they fully enslaved a bunch of crickets, and they're like, if we're as dumb as fucking crickets are, then why do we have them all enslaved in your garage?
Riddle me this. I'd go around with a mallet. Well, no, there's like, I go in my garage. I'm a dude. I love my garage. It's where, I hang out. And I guess I hadn't been in there for a while, and there's just spider webs galore. little ones, big ones. They're all just running around all my shit. And I tried to set up, I bought on Prime Day, which was a while ago, some dumbbells.
Oh, show them off. Oh, yeah.
Well, I just set them up. And a little bench.
Haven't lifted them yet. I've just pulled them out of the box.
The box technically had the weight of all of them.
Yeah.
And I picked that up, kind of threw my back out a little bit. So I'm going to have to wait a couple weeks before I can really get out there because I got a kink in it. But I bought those. I don't know why. Because I'm a dumbass. I'm like, I'll get the ones where you can twist the handle and then it selects the weight.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to have all the clutter. It says it right there on the website. You don't have to have a rack for all your dumbbells. And they're fucking expensive. I mean, weights are expensive, which you'd think like you can't just make something heavy. Like I don't understand the process, but it's so not secure feeling. Like you put any amount of weight in it.
Yeah.
They're plastic handles and grips, like holding the weight things. And I did like one, put it above my face, and it's like I'm gonna fucking die out here. Not my wrists. My wrists were strong, but the plastic, the most minute twist. I'm like, what? Am I actually gonna twist free the weights while I'm up here?
You might want to test that before you start doing, above your head or anything.
So I've just been doing a lot of just some of these.
Yeah.
And I'm normally barefoot in my underwear, so I hope I don't. I mean, they could still break a toe or something, or my penis off, but I'm doing my hammer curl down here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I might just, are shake weights still a thing? I need something that's just a little bit more interactive, I guess.
Yeah. I don't like we ordered I think it was a dumbbell set. And when it arrived, the delivery guy straight up knocked on our door and he was just like, "You're going to have to help me with this shit, dude. I'm not fucking delivering this down your driveway." Yeah. I'm talking, it was a full rack of 50s down to 5s. And so it was a shitload of weight plus the metal stand that they all sit on. And he was like, "No, I'm not doing this." And so we had to help him move them in.
You should have told him, "Hey, here's a tip. You should buy some of these, dude."
Yeah. What was funny is I spent all the time setting them up, and then Abby goes in there and she's like, "You're not going to come work out with them?" I was like, "Bitch, that was my workout. I carried them down here to the basement and I set it up." Yeah, it was heavy.
Could have just skipped the 50s.
It was heavy as hell. And yeah, the 50s are in the front yard. You go grab them.
Yeah. I just can't get them.
Yeah.
They're too goddamn heavy. I just can't do it. Yeah, I don't know, but it was pretty cool. Yeah, I assembled the bench, and the entire workout, spiders were crawling on me, and it was just a horrifying experience. I'll take a little bit because I'm a little sore now. I got that kink, but yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna get out in the gym, probably grow some cannons.
That's awesome.
How long does it take? Just be honest. Does it take like a long time?
To what?
Just like work out, like get progress.
Dude, why are you asking me? I've always been in shit shape. I have no idea.
You had a phase.
I had a short phase. I worked out for a year and a half.
That's quite a while. I mean, that's much longer than I've ever been able to make.
A year and a half, 4 days a week.
That's a lot. I mean, that's like actually a lot.
And I had Abby pumping me full of fucking creatine and all that shit that she does with like protein shakes and like feeding. She would be cramming food down my stomach.
Dude, you had the full support system built around you too.
And then,
in
the end, yeah, I was strong.
Did it feel good?
No.
I just want to ask somebody that's like really strong. Like, you just walk around like you're in a world of cardboard.
I think you have to be a lot more, what's the word for it? Like,
careful.
I think you have to like give a shit a lot more than I do, if that makes sense. Like, I got in shape. I was like, so what? Like, what to do what? Like, for what reason? Like, if you give me a goal, like an end goal, I'll do it. But I remember when we were going to go on our hike, I sat there and like worked out and I lost a lot of weight knowing that I would have to go hiking because I had to do something. But just to work out perpetually to sit in my desk, it doesn't make me any funnier.
I have to spit a loogie.
I'm
still listening.
Abby's not like banging me more because I'm a little bit in better shape. It doesn't like
She might.
it doesn't like make my life any better. I don't think. In the long term, it does, you know, but it never really did much for me in that way.
Yeah. God, my nose. It looks like I just did coke or something because I'm now rubbing my nose, but I just want to work out to have fun. No, I would like to, as I get older, like I want to retain, maybe I need to do more cardio. I want to retain my nimbleness.
Yeah.
Because I like kind of catwalking around the house, sometimes hopping up on something. And I'm just scared of that, and the year finally hits where I try to do something like that and I fucking fall and break something.
Oh, no. I think in the long term, I'm sitting at this desk so many hours. Like I need to go do it.
Yeah. See, that's another thing.
It's a
battling the lifestyle
on paper. Of course, I should be in there. I should be doing it. I should have never stopped. It's just like, I've talked about this before. It's a constant battle with me with like apathy. Like I'm going to be one of those people where I'm going to be on my deathbed and people are going to be like, we're so sad to see you go. I'll be like, whatever. Like I'm like, who gives a shit? Like whatever. Yeah. I
can't relate.
Whatever, dude. I had my time. I'm constantly like, it doesn't even matter. Like that's my battle every day. And I have to wake up and go like, yes, it does matter. I wouldn't call it depression because it's like, I don't even care enough about that. You know what I mean? Like have you ever met somebody that doesn't care enough to even be depressed? It's like not that level.
I've met one. Yeah.
But, I should get back in there. What I want to have is, you ever heard of this guy, Tom Platz? No. Look up this guy's quads.
Okay.
Look up this guy's
quads.
They used to call him the Quad Father.
That's so cool.
This guy, he could crush
You want to look like this?
No, I don't want to look like that, but look at him now. He's like 72 or something. Look at Tom Platz's quads now. And he's wearing like pleated slacks because those are the only type of pants he can get over his giant fucking legs.
He's a monster.
And he's 72 and he still has these giant thighs. I just don't want to be one of those old people that's like, I can't like squat down. So I think if I get back in the gym, I'm just going to hit squats. I just want like leg strength and like circulatory, sitting in a chair is not good for your legs.
Yeah. My step grandpa had like farmer bent back. I don't want to be like that. No. My other grandpa was in a wheelchair. It's like, oh, I don't want to do that. I still want to be like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory grandpa when he gets out of bed.
Yeah.
And I've said this before, but the competition's stiff because my girlfriend's dad is old and he is shredded and he's almost never wearing a t-shirt. And I see him and he's like 65 or something and he's got a six pack and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Have you asked him what all? You don't.
I hear it.
You don't.
Every time we're there.
You don't.
He works out for 4 hours every morning.
A 65-year-old cannot work out for 4 hours and be able to recover. So like my question is,
guy's
ask
a fucking
him,
machine.
Ask him, what's he on? What kind of? He's a fucking. He's like a. He's a guy that has access to that stuff. I'm assuming. This guy has to have.
He was a doctor.
Yeah,
so
I didn't know if I was able to say that. This guy's a doctor, right? He's probably got probably writing himself scripts for testosterone. He's probably got all sorts of crap, and then
hey man,
what?
Give me some.
Yeah,
no, I'm talking to him, not you.
Give me.
Hey, please.
That's like I feel like that's the new thing. Is like everybody's getting on test.
But the thing is, I mean, he's been like that for like 40 years. So like even probably before a lot of this new age shit came out.
Yeah.
He's just got like an insane, like, I think it's, okay, and I don't want to say too much on a non-patron exclusive because they might hear this one day.
Yeah.
But I think from what I've heard, his brothers were pretty cruel to him because he was the chubby one. And now he is absolutely shredded and they're all fat as shit. And so I think it's a little bit of a like spite. Spite can be such a great motivator.
Yeah.
It can be so incredible.
You know what? His brothers probably sound like me. And the only reason you look like that is because you're a doctor. You give yourself testosterone. And if I could give myself scripts for that shit, I'd be huge too.
He's got a great gym. When he comes over and sees my fucking spider infested one dumbbell that twists with a shitty bench, I don't think you're right for her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
And you know what? Wait, this brings me into another thing though, because he got the question right. Next time you see Abby, I want you to ask her something. Well, actually, first let me ask you: how many people do you think are in the world?
We passed the 8 billion mark recently, I believe.
You're good enough.
Yeah.
How many people do you think are in America?
300 million. I think China has like 1.9.
It's like
or
350 or sort of 340.
is it
yeah,
340?
close enough.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, because
And then India just passed China like a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago.
I need to know what Abby thinks because I'm feeling something sexist happening to me or something. I don't know. Guys, if you're listening to this and you have a girl near you, ask her. Because I asked my girlfriend and she said a few billion. I'm like, well, it's a lot more than a few billion. You know, the difference between 1 billion and 4 billion is so massive. And then I was like, how many people do you think is America? And she's like, I don't know, like 800 million. I'm like, 800 million? And she's like, who knows that? I'm like, it's general knowledge. She's in the other room, so I gotta be quiet. But I'm like, it's general knowledge.
Yeah.
And then she was like, people don't know that. I'm like, I'm gonna call my dumbest friend right now.
Oh, is that why you called me?
No, I called Cash. And I said, how many people are in the world? He's like, I don't know, like 8 billion. I'm like, how many in America? He's like, I don't know, like 350 million. I'm like, even he knows it.
Yeah.
And then we asked her sister, who's a lawyer, and she was like, I don't know, 200 billion. I'm like, what? You gotta be lying. You have to be trolling. And I told Cash, I'm like, ask your girlfriend right now. Because he was like, oh my God, dude, I can't believe your girlfriend didn't know that. His girlfriend on the phone's like, I don't know, 30 billion. And I'm like, how do you not know this? Like, and then they're all like, well, at your guys' school, what'd you do? The Pledge of Allegiance and then update on the population? I'm like, no, it's just like something you know.
Yeah.
Like you hear it at times.
Yeah. I think it's because guys all have deep in their heart, they have a desire for world domination. And we got to know how many are out there.
Hey, how many minions am I going to have?
Yeah. How many people do you have to subject? And women, it's
then nebulous. I asked like 8 more people and they were all like pretty close. And then I'd be like, ask your girlfriend, what does she think it is? And they'd be like, I don't know, 15 billion. 15 billion. You know how many people that is?
You might be onto something. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask in between this episode and next episode, and I'm going to get you an update on the disparity. And you know,
it didn't help our case. The one girl that was like dead on the money went to our school. Like we went to a very shitty public school. Most of these people I'm talking to went to nice private schools.
Oh.
But they don't know populations like we do.
Well, they're detached from normal society.
Yeah.
So they're like, how many plebs are there? I don't know. I don't keep count.
Plebeians? I don't know. 5 trillion?
Surely there has to be trillions of them to afford me and my lifestyle.
But shouldn't they be afraid like ants? The cricket and ants, where he's like, holy shit, once the ants... That's why they don't want it out there. Because it's like once the ants know how many of them there are, how vastly...
Yeah.
They outnumber the crickets or whatever, then they rise up. So the rich and the elite want to keep that number hidden. 1%? Don't you mean?
Oh, you okay? 95%? So they don't want to know how many.
No, they're trying to gaslight me.
Okay.
They want me to think that there's like
only
one of them said like 20 million in America.
20 million.
Okay. Well, they're like, why is that important? I'm like, well, okay, if you think there's 1 billion people in America and 3 billion on the planet, you're like vastly overestimating how big America is like in the world.
And it also makes it so much less impressive how much like world influence we have, considering honestly, if China and India just wake up one day and decide to fucking swarm us, like there's nothing we could do because there's there's a bajillion of them. Yeah, I mean this is feeding into your theory a little bit. Don't let them know. Okay.
There's 10 billion Americans and there's 11 billion total population. 10.5 bill worldwide. I don't know why that just like blew my mind because I'm like, I'm not the most knowledgeable guy.
Yeah.
Okay. but I have approximate knowledge of many things. And that I was like, I feel like that's just something people know. And I was way off. Guess it's not.
Yeah.
It's not common knowledge. And I bet Abby's going to say something fucking ridiculous. Or she'll be right. She seems... Well, you know, I had so much faith in the lawyer. I'm like, she works at a really good law firm. She's going to get this right. 200 billion. I mean, that's just the most wrong out of anybody.
Yeah.
And such.
It's, you know, what's weird is I've realized that people that are the more educated with like higher and more prestigious degrees and stuff, you realize that they're only really, really knowledgeable in that one hyper specific thing.
It's like fine dining and
then
breathing, fine dining and
then the rest of it, they're just idiots. Not idiots, but they have like little.
They're not idiots, but yeah, it's
little
like,
world experience, or
there's probably not enough room left in the brain.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know much about any one thing,
but
so
I know
a lot about little tiny things.
Little about a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. God, my nose is so itchy.
Yeah. It's also just kind of a dude thing to be into like history and like people, like culture.
We don't learn from it. We're doomed.
Oh no, I don't learn a damn thing. I just kind of, I just listen to it and go like, yeah, Alexander the Great did what by the time he was how old? And then I go, I'm 35. Every time I have a birthday, I go, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Alexander had already conquered and was dead by this time.
I try not to stew on those kinds of things.
Yeah. You know, there was a time apparently where Julius Caesar was conquering, and he was at, I think he was at some monument to Alexander the Great, and he was lamenting that he had not done enough because he was the same age as Alexander was when Alexander died, and he was like, I'm a nobody compared to him. And that's Julius Caesar. Yeah.
Harrison Ford didn't start acting until he was like 40 or something, you know? So it's like,
there's no way.
He was like a carpenter or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I could be way off. But, you know, some people start later. Probably that guy from Better Call Saul, that old guy. I bet he didn't start acting until later, maybe. Actually, no, I saw him young once.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Well, there's a couple examples out there, you know. It's like people that are like, well, Mark Zuckerberg didn't graduate from college.
Mark Zuckerberg was so overwhelmed with his awesome business that he did not need to.
Yeah. So
he didn't need to.
I might not start doing good stuff till I'm 70. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting older and closer, how was your birthday?
It was a pretty damn good day. Day rocked. You know, I woke up. What'd I do? I wrote some stuff down. Oh, I did some painting. Chilled with my family. Had Whataburger for lunch. Classic. What else? Oh yeah, we did like a huge thing of, I wanted to do tie-dye shirts this summer with the girls. And so I was like, we're going to do them on my birthday. But I saw, have you ever seen batik waxing? Where people will take,
I'll look it up, dude.
People will take like shirts or blankets or whatever, and first they melt wax, and then they use this little pin thing to draw the wax into a design on the shirt, so that when you do the tie-dye, the dye doesn't go to where the wax is, and so you can do a design. And so I was like, dude, this is awesome. The day before, we laid out our shirts, and I did this badass like wizard skeleton holding a scrying orb, and
so cool.
I did it outlined, and first I was like drawing it with a marker, and I'm like, fuck, like once I put the wax on here, then like the marker's just on there. I totally fucked it up, because I was like, first I'll draw it out and then I'll wax it, and so now I just have like marker on the shirt. It doesn't matter. Point is that it takes forever to sit there and melt the wax and put it on there. And then the whole time I was doing it, my girls were doing some. I did two of them. I did a wizard holding a scrying orb and a big tree with like roots coming down the front. And I was going to do that one in kind of like a yellow and blue type swirl or something.
Beautiful.
And the girls, Olivia did like a butterfly that its tongue was, butterfly was fucking huge. It's taking up the whole front of the shirt. butterfly with a tongue coming out, going down to a flower that was at the bottom, and then in the corner, a sun with sunglasses. Pretty iconic. And then Madeline did a dragon on top of a mountain that was breathing fire down onto a bunch of stick figures who had their legs and arms missing, and the legs were assembled at the bottom of the mountain. And it appeared to be like completely dominating a village of peasants. And
smart.
They drew them with like washable marker, and then they're like, "Here you go, Dad." And I was like, "Okay, I'll do the wax part because that's like dangerous. I didn't want them getting their hot wax on themselves." And it was a very meticulous process to apply the wax. I sat there from literally, it was 1:30 until 4 p.m. just meticulously doing their outlines that they had drawn for their designs. And then I get finished and Abby goes, "Did you do the back?" I turn it over. Madeline's got a whole nother fucking mural of like world domination by dragon on the back. Had to do the back first too. And then we looked up like different patterns, tied them up. My orb guy was supposed to be like, his orb was supposed to be blue, then followed by like yellow, and then fading to like red or something. And my tree was supposed to do the spiral. You know how you have like the spiraled colors. We do the dye. That turns out fine. Bag them. And then yesterday I pulled them out, and the fucking wax did not work at all. Apparently I didn't get it hot enough, so I wasted hours, literally hours, and my shirts sucked. I got them right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, not good. The wizard guy, I don't know if you can see it. Ugh. Can you see him? You can barely see him.
Yeah, a little.
He's holding the ball. But when I started to do the dye, I realized my big ass shirt was running out of all the dye. Like I was using it all up on mine. I was like, I don't want the girls to not have any dye. So I like.
Yeah, it looks like you just like.
Yeah.
Like Jackson Pollock threw some fucking paint on it.
I didn't do a lot on there. And then when the girls went to do theirs, they did a shitload. And then like all down into the sink and everything. So theirs look fucking great. There's so much dye in there. And but those ended up sucking. And the
I don't
wax,
even like the colors you picked.
No, I didn't either.
No.
It's just
there's nothing redeemable.
No, there's nothing. And in both,
is it comfortable?
No, both shirts are fucked up. And what the hell's these? Was it Comfort Colors 1717s?
Oh yeah,
everybody loves Comfort Colors. They're full 100% cotton. Their larges are like a muscle shirt. It's the tightest fucking large I've ever seen in my life. And then you put on XL, and it's easily like a 3 size difference between large and extra large.
Yeah, that can happen.
It's huge.
That can happen. When I bought this Strokes shirt at the Strokes concert, I had to take it back and get a different size.
Yeah.
It was way off.
Yeah.
I don't wear mediums and shit anymore, but the large, I was swimming in it. It's like an inconsistency or something.
Yeah.
And the XL, my God.
Yeah, way too big.
I can make a jumper out of it.
Yeah.
I could button it at the bottom.
But after that, and then Abby made me classic move tiramisu. She made me my own private tiramisu. Stalt, here's a picture of it. To throw that up.
Wow, the glaze looks incredible.
It was so good. You know what the best part about tiramisu is? Is
breaking the top.
Abby doesn't like it, and the kids don't like it.
All yours.
Which means I get a lot of tiramisu. I get the full. She doesn't like a bread loaf container.
So gluttonous.
Yeah, and so.
And I think I want Wing Tree or whatever.
Ming Tree and tiramisu.
All mine. It's all mine.
Yeah, and and then Abby got me this shirt and got me a label maker. Those are my 2 birthday gifts. Yeah, got me this shirt, got me a label maker.
Very nice. A little terry cloth.
Yeah. The label maker, the kids immediately used every bit of fucking label tape that there was in about 30 minutes. And so I have to wait.
Does it just make like word on white background?
They printed out a bunch that said birthday boy with a speech bubble, and they put them everywhere. And they labeled every door in the house.
That's so I got one when I was a little kid, and I just like ceiling fan, lamp, door, because you quickly run out. You're like, I really don't label anything.
Well, everything that I wanted the label maker for has yet to get a label because it never made it down to my office. But
You're doing it for filing cabinets and stuff, or
I have a bunch of like little containers with all my like AV equipment. But my bedroom fan now has a fan with very beautiful italicized calligraphy font with sparkles all around it. And that's labeled.
It's good to remember.
Yeah.
They're prepping for when you get Alzheimer's.
Yeah. And actually, hold on a second. I can reach it. They put a label on the label maker itself and they misspelled it. It says Super Printer 3000.
Candy.
Yeah, thanks.
That's cool. Yeah, mine couldn't do candy. It couldn't do little stuff like that. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, and what sucks is we had to order new labels, which they're fucking expensive. And then the girls saw it on the like Amazon Echo that it was being delivered today, so they're anticipating. They're like, Olivia, we get new labels today. We can use the label.
We can redo everything.
Yeah. And so now I'm gonna have to bring this shit downstairs and hide it. But then
sorry, go on.
Oh no, carry on. What?
I was gonna say, do you know what brand that shirt is?
OAS.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I have one of those shirts because I remember during my internship somebody was wearing one and he looked so cool.
Yeah.
That as soon as I left and got home, I bought the exact same one as him, so he'd never see me in it. Didn't look as cool on me. Yeah. Didn't feel as good.
That's my life, is seeing a shirt on the model and then getting it and being like,
yeah. Oh. Now, one thing I got pants from him once that were really comfortable, and then the fucking string got ripped out, and then they would fall down by my ankles, and it just
that's never good. Yeah.
Towel material, like you said before the podcast, they get hot.
Yeah. It's
they're marketed as a summer shirt. They get hot.
Yeah, they're like, oh, let's make a shirt out of what loosely feels like a grandma's couch, and it's swelteringly hot. I'm hoping when I wash it, maybe it'll get some of the scratchiness off, but I was crouched down earlier.
I love it, Abby.
I was crouched down earlier. My daughter runs up and jumps on my back and puts her arms around my neck, which she does all the time. And this time she did it, and she wasn't wearing a shirt or anything. She jumps on me and then goes, Dad, your shirt hurts. And I'm like, that's not good if a shirt's like painful to the touch.
It's me too, sweetie.
It hurts me too, but it.
Don't tell your mother.
Yeah. And I get beet red when I'm out in the sun in it, but I wear it because I love it.
It's torturous.
Yeah, it's torturous.
It's horrible. It's horrible
yeah,
shirt.
But it does.
It's a nice brand, though.
It looks cool. Yeah. I remember seeing Peanut wear one of these at TwitchCon, and I was like, "Whoa, that's an awesome shirt!" And then I felt his back, and I just felt like heat radiating from it. It felt like I was just touching an oven. I was like, "Is it hot in there?"
Do not touch.
And he's just like, "Dude, it's fucking dying in here. I'm sweltering." Yeah,
it's like a winter shirt.
Yeah, which is crazy because it's got. I mean, it's like meant to. It's meant to like be not a winter shirt, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
and all their designs are like summery.
Yeah. It's very much I'm going out to the poolside type shirt. And God, I think I would rather wear a parka out by the pool.
I don't even know where mine is. I lost it.
Yeah. But
I probably used it to wipe up some freaking cum stain or something.
Get my shirt and wipe this shit
some
up.
poop and blood on the ground. Okay. Well, I got my shirt made out of fucking towel.
Yeah. I'm fully ready for it to like pill up too when I go to wash it. You know, just get all
you
like.
Gotta be careful how you wash them. Those pants got pretty gross pretty quick.
Yeah. But then after, this is still birthday time, right?
Yes.
First, I eat my tiramisu in front of everybody, make them watch.
As you should.
Mm-hmm. And they go, "Can I have some?" I go, "Sure, have some." And they go, "Oh, tastes horrible." And I go,
"Or for me."
"Oh, that sucks. That's my no." I got them fucking cupcakes from the store.
Ugh.
I was like, one of my birthday wishes is that they
boy.
have little cupcakes so that they leave my tiramisu alone.
Right.
And then we went in the bedroom and played Lego Party.
Oh, with
and
the whole family.
Reduced them to tears. Yeah.
Oh,
I fucking
crushed them.
I completely dominated them. And at the end of every round on Lego Party, it shows like a little stand with your characters, like who won. and you can run off the stand and get like in the camera's face. And so at the end, every time I was as an old guy, like I had my Lego guy look like an old guy. I would just walk up and be like, thanks guys for letting me win on my birthday. Make me feel like a young man again. And they were so pissed that I was winning every time. And I was like, guys, it got to the point where Olivia was about to fucking, like she was actually crying. And I was like, okay, let's switch it up. We played a different game, played Duck Game, fucking wiped the floor with them.
Mistake on their part.
I annihilated them on Duck Game. It was embarrassing. And they were even on the same team. They wore the same stupid hat. And I decimated them.
Dude, I got too eager last time I played Duck Game. It had been years. And I finally, every once in a while I'll throw out Crab Game, Duck Game, whatever. Yeah. I'm like, well, we need to go. We got nothing else to play. And I convinced like 4 friends to try it out. And I fucking slaughtered them. And then I had to start. They were like, this game fucking sucks. And they're like, how often do you play this? I haven't played it in years. It's muscle memory. Yeah. And the maps are the same. And the items are the same. But I had to start letting them toss that fucking stone a little bit. Because it was just brutal. Yeah. It was just pure destruction. And then I let them start winning. And then I'm like, I'm going to kick it back in. And then I actually lost. Then I was like, this game fucking sucks. It's not the same as it was.
I did that one time. And I won't do it again. I let the girls beat me. We got to the intermission where they throw the rock to show how much. Yeah. Yeah. And they threw it and were beating the fuck out of me. And then I was just like, okay, guys, I'm sitting up now. And I fucking turned the game around and won. And it was, it's not a good ending to the night. Kids are weird. You have to let them win a little bit. There's a middle ground. You can't fucking shit stomp them and go like, ha ha, you suck. And fart in their face. That's abusive. You're not allowed to do that. It's tormenting.
Well, it's like a lesson or something.
Yeah, but also like I don't want to be the type of person that's like, oh, I'm like let your kids win all the time. Yeah, you do have to.
They have to know who's boss.
Well, I want them to strive for victory. If they're just achieving it, putting in no effort,
Sorry, kids, you don't get a participation duck trophy.
No, you have to fucking earn that trophy at the end. They do demand that at the end, by the way. Once I get the trophy, they go, Dad, hand me the trophy so I can stand up on the winner's thing. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. But I just want to let you know that like you didn't earn it. Okay, you can stand up there at the end.
You can take a picture. Mm-hmm. You can let it motivate you, but you're not actually.
Yeah, that's a picture of what you would look like if you were a winner, which you're not.
How many new duck hats did you unlock this round?
Yeah, my room looks fucking absolutely swag. I got everything. I got a urinal in there. I got like wallpaper. I got all this shit going on in my duck room. And then they have bare walls and they're upset about it.
Yeah, it is weird because like obviously I don't have kids, but with like my nephew, I know him well enough. We're cordial. So if I play him in a game, I'll destroy him. Mm-hmm. And I'm there. And then, people are always like, oh, don't feel bad. He's a professional gamer. I go, well, hold on. I'm not that kind of professional gamer. 1, 2, I've never even played this game before. This is his game. I'm just better. Yeah. I'm faster. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. And then my girlfriend's nephew, he's kind of like a little stranger. He's like 2 years old or something. I know him, but we're not,
You're not drinking buddies.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Yeah.
And on her birthday, he like leaned forward and blew out her candles, and everyone's like, "That's so cute." And I'm like, "Do it again." Start it over. Do it again. And he's like, giving me a look, and I'm like, "What's up, little fucker?" Like, listen, dude, I like you, but let's get one thing clear. I like her a lot more. Yeah. And then later, everyone's like, "Oh my God, Sam, he wants to play with you." It's the first time he's like acknowledged me. And he's like, "Sam, come play dinos." I'm like, "Okay, dude, I'll play some dinos." And I always try because he's always like, dino. And I'm like, that's a T-Rex. And now he's actually gotten pretty good at it. He's like, this one's a Connosaurus. This one's a T-Rex. I'm like, okay, I'm impressed. Did not know many different train types. Still got a lot to learn. Yeah. And I had this awesome idea. Mix them. Put the dinos on the train tracks so the trains go under the dinos' legs.
That's innovative.
And I do it for him. And some of the dinos, you squeeze them and they like, roar. And I'm like, here, you do the trains and I'll make them roar. And he's like, no, I do both. Okay, like I just set this up for you. And I'm going to tell you right now, he's got the makings of a Twitch streamer. Because what he demanded, he said, you sit and watch. And he just wanted me to sit on the chair and watch him play. I'm like, okay, respect. 'Cause that's what I do for a living. But also, like, I'm going to play with him too.
Yeah.
And I started playing, and he's like, my toys. I'm like, no, they're not. They're our toys. Oh my God, he was pissed off.
Describe the setting that you're in here.
A living room.
Were there other spectators?
His whole family, like,
watching?
probably 10 feet away. They're not watching. I wait till I get real close. I go, listen, okay, buddy, these are our toys. They're not. They're his, but he needs to learn that it's not all fair.
I'm an interloper in your house, but these are now ours.
The alpha.
Yeah.
I'm the alpha. And then at one point, he got so pissed off, he was like, you go outside. I'm like, no, it's raining. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I pushed him a little too far because they are just children and they don't really understand things. And he like grabbed his hands and was like, and he's like, outside. I'm like, no. You know, I check around, nobody's looking. I'm like, well, I'm just kidding. But no, I'm like, I don't understand. With little kids, are you supposed to feed their delusions because they're adorable children? Or are you supposed to, do I have to be the one in this family, the guy not even in the family, to be like, listen, man, you have to share.
Yeah.
Because I want to play
the job
too.
of the father is women provide the comfort and love and security. Men are there to let them know that it doesn't always go your way. Yeah. You're the great developer of empathy is actually the unempathetic man. He comes over and goes, hey, dude, you get something in your shirt. Boing! Oh, it sucks when that happens to you. Oh, Dad.
Yeah, don't trust
Dad
everyone.
bit the fucking ears off my Easter bunny, chocolate bunny. And that sucked. You know, we do things to them to annoy them and to terrorize them a little bit. Harmless things, but it's things that let them know that like, oh, like sometimes things happen to me and it sucks a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm building his annoyance tolerance up. Yeah. His rage. He lets his rage out so quickly. Oh, just because I don't want to go outside, you're gonna have a little fit?
Yeah, it's because he's used to getting it 100% the way he wants. You know?
Yeah.
You know, for example, with my dog, I got Gwen as a puppy. I did nothing but annoy the fuck out of her entire life. Where I'd like grab her ears and like boop, 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 and like always do annoying shit, like flip her over on her back. Torture. And like, yeah, just like torturing her basically. And now that dog, I don't think she could ever, she would never like bite you or anything if you're in her face or near her food or, you know, like even if you give her a treat and then you go, you know what? I've actually decided you don't deserve that. And you went to go grab it out of her mouth. She would just be like, fuck, are you sure?
Okay.
Are you sure, dude? Because I feel like I deserve it.
Yeah, she's very submissive.
And that's just a lifetime of me fucking with her, you know? And,
you know, my dad kicked my ass on Halo 1 over and over and over till one day I started kicking ass because I had to work for it.
Yeah. And you know what? You're telling that right now on the podcast because you remember it. It was a formative moment. I played chess with my dad for years. Got my ass obliterated every time. I don't think I ever won a game against him.
Oh, my dad used to obliterate my ass so hard.
He used to tear me up.
God, he just fucking pound me into the ground.
He would ragdoll me big time on chess.
It's a dad's job.
Yeah. And I think if I would have beat him one time, that would have been a huge moment for me. But instead, I'm the pathetic man you see before you today because I never strove to achieve. I never beat him. Yeah.
Well, it's like in Hot Rod, you know. The day he finally beats his stepfather's the day he gets his respect.
Yeah.
He waits till he gets a new heart to fight him, and then he beats the shit out of him, and then they love each other.
It's one of the great coming of age tales, Hot Rod.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so fucking good.
It's pretty big. Yeah.
I went triple platinum in my house, but my dad would look at it and say, "Do you think you can fucking fight me?" No, sir. No, sir. That's what I fucking thought.
He's like, I still got a heart. That's healthy.
Yeah. And now I bought some fucking weights. Next time I see my dad.
No, next time you see your 2-year-old nephew, you should show him a video of you fucking.
You're doing karate in the gym.
Yeah.
How much can you lift?
Here's me
It's
palm
funny.
striking the spiders in the corner of my garage.
Got one of the ballistic gel dummies of a toddler. Brushing its head. What's up?
Yeah, the ballistic ones where they have the skull that's visible with the blood packet, and you're just palming until blood shoots out of the back of its head.
10 of them in my garage. Just going fucking crazy. Spider jumps on me. Swallow it. What's up? What's up?
I love those videos of those guys that are like fake self-defense dudes, and they'll have like 5 or 10 defense dummies, and it's just them like walking in a circle, like poking them with a pencil. Yeah,
it's awesome.
Like they're John Wick or something.
Imagine I've used my paralysis move on 10 opponents. I want one of those. I'm assuming I've seen them before. They're pretty expensive, and they're obviously like one-time use. But I want one of those gel dummies so bad. I don't know. I could have the most fun for like 40 minutes I've had in years.
What, just like
I'd take
wailing
all my
on one?
swords. I would just like get swords. I would like probably shoot an arrow into it, like elbow it, make out break, and then I don't know. Yeah, I'd just rip its head off eventually.
Not me. I would
watch a lot
calmly
of
walk
Deadliest
out,
Warrior.
perfect edge alignment, one cut, resheath, walk back out of the garage, and then it would fall apart. Yeah.
slide out. Huge blood packet spray.
Yeah.
10 seconds later. That would be super. That'd be worth the like $500 for one or something. Just a video of you cutting it and walking.
Yeah, but I have to not
You don't
even
even
see
see
it.
it.
Yeah, I just have to
Yeah.
look at the footage and go, fuck yeah, that was awesome.
You just sprint and slide on your knees by it and stand back up. One fluid motion. Over the shoulder reverse shot.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Deadliest Warrior, I've talked about their supercomputer. I want one of those. Pro tip, guys, just found out whole first season of Deadliest Warriors on the archives. What's it called? Archive.org. The place where magazine rack is also.
Wait, Deadliest Warrior is on archive.org? Yeah. That's I could have swore that like archive.org was, I thought it was like a government ran website.
Is it archive.org?
That was meant to like, catalog very important cultural media.
It was, dude. It was important.
And then it's funny. Like I see a lot of things that are added to it where I'm like, does that qualify? Like,
dude, they have 10 fucking episodes, 42 minutes a pop right now.
I know it's a good show, but like that culturally important where you're gonna put it in on archive.
Oh, sorry. You don't want to know if a pirate or a knight could win a fight, dude. I mean, it's important.
It just seems like wild conjecture, really. It doesn't really seem like something that.
Oh, sorry that they're keeping. It is. I mean, it's like, I'm pretty sure most of the time they were just like, fuck it. I guess a knight would win. I don't know. We ran it in our simulations, which I've never understood. They just do like, this one's got, let's call it 50 damage.
Yeah.
This one's got 40, but he has more HP. I mean, when I was a kid, I thought that shit was real. I thought you could go into a computer and plug in like, because the guy was like a whiz kid.
Yeah.
And he'd type it all in, and then the simulation would pop up, and I'm like, it's very realistic.
I just feel like that's a show that one, I understand why it did so well. Because it's just every conversation that every guy has with his friend at some point where it's like, what do you think would win? Like a fucking hoplite or a samurai?
Yakuza or Mafia? I'm looking at some of the Shaolin Monk versus Maori Warrior, William Wallace versus Shaka Zulu, Viking versus Samurai,
William Wallace versus Shaka Zulu. That's crazy.
IRA versus Taliban. I remember that one. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Apache versus Gladiator. I mean, it's like Green Beret versus Spetsnaz. I mean, it's just badass.
Yeah.
They need to make a new one of those. New Deadliest Warrior.
I don't.
Shaka Zulu versus Apache.
I want to see Shaka Zulu versus Spetsnaz with a fully mounted 50 cal.
Dude, they had a Deadliest Warrior fighting game.
Yeah.
It wasn't great, but it was fun because you could do these things. But I like in their simulations, it's like sometimes it's like a squad of 5. They got a little off the rails. I remember there was like vampire versus something, and it's like,
you know what?
The
I'm
vampire
actually
uses his mind control.
I'm going back and I'm saying it's not wild conjecture. Now it's based 100% on stats and I believe everything that they've said. Now that they've roped vampires into it, how's the vampire do against Spetsnaz?
I think he fights. Oh, let me look this up. I think he fights zombies or something.
Oh,
and I think he wins. But yeah, it's vampires versus zombies, and I'm pretty sure they do like 100 zombies versus 5 vampires or something. And I'm pretty sure vampires win.
Vampires turn into bats and they fly away and bang the nearest lady. And they go, I don't give a fuck.
You are under my spectral control.
I don't give a fuck about these zombies.
Oh shit, zombies.
Yeah. They followed me here. Bye.
All right, see ya. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just think that's something like, it's a good influence for little kids.
Yeah. Well, at least it gives them knowledge that there were different badass soldiers out there. I guess that's
I was like, I remember before that, I'm like, Taliban, fuck you. And then I'm like, hold up. They put up a pretty good fight against the IRA.
Yeah.
Now, this is interesting. Hold on here. They should have done like U.S. Ranger versus Taliban and just had like flawless victory. They die in 1 second.
Yeah, it's a full squad of Taliban and a F-35 flies over and hits them with a fucking missile.
Oh God, what's that guy that? Oh my God, the actor that's like, you know what I'm talking about? Fuck, he has all the action movies, and he's always a badass, and he's supposed to be like a black belt in real life, but he's Steven Seagal. They should have one Steven Seagal versus 500 Taliban.
Yeah.
Deadliest Warrior computer. He's so cool.
He is cool. You know what I love about him is his commitment to the hair. I feel like with every guy, if you go down that road where you're like, I'm gonna start wearing a toupee, you can't just stop wearing a toupee once you start. And he kept having to get his altered, and now it looks like the corner of like a black piece of felt that's just like glued up there.
Yeah, it's odd.
As the rest of his hair is receded. And now I feel like it's a piece of felt that's been glued onto the rest of a regular like ponytail. Because he has to be 100% bald at the back. There's no way. It's not just one thing that then has like a corner piece that goes on the front. But he's got a look, you know. I think we talked about this last time, like people that just kind of knocked it out of the park. I think I've never seen a motherfucker that looks like Steven Seagal. He got his look and he's like, I did it.
Nobody fights like him. No,
it's true.
That's for sure.
I want to see one person that's like, I was trained by Steven Seagal and I'm in the UFC and I want them to fucking win somehow.
Dude, he has so many fucking movies in the 90s that just all, I mean, through the 2000s, and he's still making them. But I've never actually watched one of his movies, but I'm curious. Did he start, like, was he originally, people are like, this is a real actor? And then, because he's in a movie with Tommy Lee Jones, Gary Busey, Under Siege. It's got
Under
good
Siege
reviews.
is supposed to be great. Yeah. I think he had like 2 good movies, just 2. And then from there, he just built an empire off of that and went straight to like VHS.
He has 2 movies that are 2 years apart with 2 different directors that have the exact same picture of him on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get it's like that one author. When you get that one good picture, dude, you put that shit around.
Who's Shel Silverstein?
He looks cool. No, not Shel Silverstein. It was that one like fantasy book I read, and I showed you the guy, and he was like,
oh yeah, with his leather jacket.
Yeah. And then like everywhere you looked him up online, it's just that picture of him.
He was like, I fucking popped off with that leather jacket.
Pretty cool look. Yeah. I think I'm gonna keep it around.
Yeah. The same thing with Shel Silverstein. He was just like, this one will fucking traumatize the kids.
Are you sure you don't want to take another?
Yeah. He's like, I'm either gonna just be like really close to the camera, full headshot, or I'm gonna be doing that crazy pose on the beach. He's got the one where he's in sandals and he's like, doing some sort of twist movement. And that one goes hard
I
too.
fucking love the Giving Tree.
Yeah.
Giving Tree rules. You know, I didn't, when you said you can't get rid of the toupee, I never really thought about it, but there's that I think you should leave sketch where they have a service where a fake gorilla comes into your office and like rips your toupee off so that people think that your hair just got entirely ripped off.
Yeah.
That way you can go back to being bald.
Yeah.
But
Because
that has got to be like like, what do you do if you're just,
I feel like
I've been living a lie for.
Have you ever seen that trope where people go like, they go like, you know what, guys, I'm quitting my job. I'm moving out of this deadbeat fucking town and I'm going to go out and be somebody. And they move away from their hometown. And then like 2 years later, they come crawling back and they have the same job. And they're like,
that's going to be me.
And they're like, it's embarrassing. That's like a walk of shame to come back after, especially like airing out the whole fucking town, being like, this place is fucking shit. I hate this place. I feel like that's even worse. It's just start wearing a toupee. You wear it for years and then you just have to take it off. You know, it's like,
you know what? They have another one in that. That's actually even better, where I think they have like male pattern baldness toupees where every couple months you switch it out and the toupee recesses.
Oh, that's genius.
Until eventually you're just completely bald again.
Yeah. You could always, I think like the good middle ground is doing that and then just saying like, I'm not rapidly balding. I have cancer. And then you're more of a sympathetic character.
Sympathy.
Yeah. And then you go,
Smart.
you know what? I thought I rocked it when I was bald, when I was going through chemo. And so I decided
I'm
to
going to keep it.
I'm going to keep it.
Yeah.
It was the strongest I've ever been emotionally, not physically.
Or this is pretty fucked up, but you could lie and say like
a gorilla.
No, like my brother has cancer, so I shaved my head to support him.
And then they look and go, I can tell it's not shaved. There's no hair. There's no hair follicles at all up there.
I use laser technology to completely eradicate the follicle.
I'm that dedicated. My brother said the same thing, that it was very obvious I was shaving, so I got it lasered.
My brother has more hair than me. And
anyways, at the end of my birthday, I went downstairs to my office and I played a little game called Big Walk.
I was wondering when this would come up.
Big Walk, dude. If you guys haven't played that shit rules. Did you have a good Big Walk experience?
I did. Well, I don't know if you remember, but I originally called you that day to wish you a happy birthday because it's in my calendar.
Yep.
And then I was also coincidentally asking if you wanted to play Big Walk, but you were like, I'm painting and stuff and doing stuff. And then, I went down the list. I called the B team, the C team, the D team. Couldn't get many bites.
Really?
It seems to be a reoccurring trend when a new party game comes out. And I go, I can get everyone. No, I don't have that kind of pull.
Yeah.
Not friend group leader, if you will. So I got Z-Chum.
It helps if you
pulled together.
Aren't so quick about it. If you go like, hey, this is going to be coming out blank this time.
I'm confused because under your manipulation tactics, you told me that the idea of it like being a limited time was good.
Yeah, if you're fucking trying to hook up with a lady, but we're talking about the methodical, planned out mind of a grown man. Okay, that doesn't work on me.
Act now, you have 5 minutes to download this game and be on stream.
Don't work on me. I got my shit planned out days in advance.
It didn't work on anyone else either. And you know what happened? It was Tarkov had a big update or drops that day. So that knocks out about 90% of the people that I would play with. And same with Z-Chum. I'm like, who you got on your friends list? Let's get some invites flowing. And the best option he had was Jeff Kaplan, the guy that made Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, but do we have a fourth? And I couldn't get one. He's like, I don't really think we should invite him if it's just you. I don't know if there's something about me that's off-putting, but he didn't think it'd be a good idea. He didn't think we had enough buffer between us. So we played a 2-player, still really fun, but also like you kind of have to be together to do any puzzle. So we only got separated in a huge way at one time, which I feel like when you're playing with like 4 people or 8 people, it's probably a lot more fun that you can go off in little groups and then actually use like the flare, the walkie-talkie, or laser pointer or anything, but I thought the vibe of the game was great.
You would think.
You guys stayed huddled together?
No, we played with like 12 people. And well, first of all, we had to get that bigger voice mod or something, because like the environmental
you can
sounds
barely hear.
are so fucking loud. You have to be right up next to somebody. So bigger voice that's a necessary.
I didn't even know that was a mod.
Yeah. And you can. I have the mics cranked up 15 times. It says, and that's the most you can do, and it's still like. Hold on, there was a whistling wind going through the branches and I couldn't fucking hear you, even though you're right next to me. But we ended up, after you get out like that first section, and for the folks at home that haven't played, it's kind of like you're just on a big island and you're splitting up, and there's remnants of these, like a train station and like a ski lift and some other things, and you have to do a series of puzzles to get little eggs that unlock keys, and then
they're babies.
Little babies.
Babies are in the eggs.
Yeah. Your babies in order to get keys, and then you can cut the keys at these different things to unlock doors, and it's like a big puzzle game. And every puzzle has been ingeniously engineered so that you need the amount of people that you've started the game with. So if you do like 4+ people, then naturally you need at least 4 people to do each puzzle for the most part.
Yeah.
And we broke up after we got out like the main tutorial area. We broke up into several different groups. There's one person in the group that got a hold of the walkie-talkie, or got a hold on top of one of the towers. There's a big CB radio that goes to the walkie-talkies. And initially people found walkie-talkies and they were like, look at this. I can talk to the other groups. This is an incredible piece of technology. We can communicate across vast distances. We can collaborate. I can bring the babies to this tower. You can agree to bring the babies to this tower. And this particular person got on top of the tower where the CB radio was, and was, anytime somebody tried to talk, they would hit the fucking button to start talking, which would completely cut them off. And then,
so you got to say over.
Yeah. And then just start like screaming about something and singing. And it was, I think he was doing like the equivalent of like a early 2000 or like early 2010s like let's play. He'd be like, hey guys, welcome to my big walk video, like and subscribe, go ahead. And and kept doing the watch me whip and watch me nay with the arms, because you can manipulate your arms.
Yeah, hell yeah.
A lot of that. And at first it was like these walkie-talkies that people were talking about, like they were so important, so great. I found 2 of them discarded in the woods because people were just like, fuck this guy. Like, I can't even turn it off. They would just throw them. And so I had a great time. Me, Brian, Lisa, we were separated and we were doing puzzles. And we completed multiple puzzles. And then I think we got off for the night. And there was just like a bunch of people that were in the Discord, like, and I was like, dude, how great was that game? Like, this game's incredible, right? And they were just like, no, it wasn't. I actually had a horrible time. I got completely separated from people. And then people would get the flare guns and shoot flares up in the air and then just keep running. And so I'd go to where the flare was, and then they weren't there. Yeah. And I was like, well, I've had the flare gun. It's great to just blast that thing every now and then.
I got accused of that too, because I was like, this thing's sick. And I was so separated from Z-Chum.
I would just shoot it all the time.
After like, 40 minutes, he found me. He was like, you fucking idiot. Like, why do you keep, he's like, I was coming to the flare. I'm like, I was just giving you updates where I am.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And he's like, I've been chasing you for 30 minutes. Why do you keep moving? I'm like, it's like the first rule of survival.
Yeah.
If you get lost, keep going.
Keep going. Yeah.
You'll find civilization.
Yeah. And apparently there was a lot of people had a very bad time that night on the game, which and so then last night we played again. I once again had a fantastic time. And this time I think it was me, Salt, and Brian and Marlon. And I'm gonna go ahead and come clean. Marlon was the guy that was screaming on the radio. He was the culprit. I've never met somebody in my life. This is, if you've seen the Peak video I did, he is the French addition to the friend group. And I've never met somebody that can single-handedly turn an entire call against them. It's like it's a superpower. I've never, and he's so like, he's not like an aggressive person. He's so like docile and everything. But he just won't shut the fuck up. And sometimes he's just talking and people will just go, dude, shut the fuck up. And he doesn't know when to or how to. And you give that boy a radio.
Oh
and
boy.
it's over. Yeah. So of course, like before the game last night, I was like, dude, I just want to tell you, I sat him down and I was like, there's been some whispers among the group that there was somebody that was abusing the radio, and I just want to let you know that I'm not going to name any names on who was upset, but there were some people that were upset with how that radio was being handled, and they ended up stranded and stuff. And then we got in the game, and as soon as I found a radio, I was like, I will pay you $100 IRL to do the exact same thing with the radio that you're doing the night before. And he was like, for real? For real? And he like picked it up and was just like, hey guys, anybody there? No answer. Nobody was using the radio. Nobody even gave him the chance to use the radio.
That's sad.
Yeah, but some of the, what's a good comparison here? I guess like you know how Portal has what I consider like a great, they greatly utilize the tools that they have to make new and complex puzzles. Like you don't feel like you're retreading a whole lot of ground in Portal.
Yeah.
They're like, here's a puzzle with your tools that you've learned so far, and you're gonna have to
introduce
master
a new mechanic,
a concept. Yeah, and once you get that concept mastered, you're gonna have to build on it for the next one. But you're not gonna get like the same level of complexity again. I feel like so far with Big Walk, it takes it a step further where it's like, here's something you haven't done yet, and here's an entire level of complexity that we haven't even shown you yet, and you have to kind of figure out what you do. And some of them we just kind of looked at and we're like, we'll come back later. We'll circle back to this one later, boss. Yeah.
Do you know how to solve the one that has a board that says 41661899?
No, but what I did was I took that board and I walked away from it. Yeah, I took the board, I took it away from where it was posted up, and I went to the train station and I hung it on the wall. And then I took the clock that was hanging on that wall and I brought it back to where the sign was, and I hung the clock there so that people would look at it and be like, oh, the clock must be like a clue.
Dude, you know what I did? I found that first, and I took that board and I threw it in the ocean. And then when Z-Chum came over, he's like, oh, something needs to hang here. And I'm like, look, we got to find it. We got to look for it. And then that's when we got separated, because I was like, that's why I know the numbers, because I'm like, well, fuck, I better memorize these if I'm going to just throw this in the ocean. But knowledge is power in those kinds of games. And in the video for the game, in the ad, it's like, you might be tempted to work against each other and like trick each other, but like this is a game where you have to work together. And I'm like, well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
We'll find out about that.
Yeah.
So you know where you hang that up, there's all those holes. So I'm like, Z-Chum, surely when I find whatever this works for, these holes will light up and you'll have to press them in some sort of sequence or something. And you hear those fucking mutts barking.
I hear it a little bit, yeah.
It normally doesn't work. But I'm like, you just got to trust me. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to the top of that mountain. I think there's a telescope that looks down here. And then the whole time we were playing, I just kept being like, 41661899. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. Trying to memorize something. And then I got to the top of that mountain and there was no telescope. And I was totally wrong. And I don't know if you saw a big yellow donut.
Yeah.
But it was nighttime and I fell into it. Actually really scary. That's where I found the flare gun. And then I kept shooting the flare and I was just going like pure other side of the map. And that's when he had been tracking me for quite some time and found me. And it was when I found a new tower and I pressed the little flare thing that shoots one up. And then he was behind me and he's like, you fucking idiot. I'm like, oh my God, these spawn you? And he's like, no, you dumbass. I've been following you for 40 minutes. But I don't know how to solve that one at all. I just know the numbers.
There's a TV that you can find that has numbers on it that are like coordinates or something. Maybe that
Oh my God. It's probably, you know what? It's probably coordinates on the fucking map.
Yeah, you take the sign, and then the person that holds the TV, when they move, it's X and Y coordinates. And so you're supposed to just hold the sign and then have the person that's holding the TV, you go like, hey dude, you need to like back up. That's making this number go up and down. And it takes forever to like meander your way to a place. They did a really good job of making sure you can't solve a damn thing without somebody.
Yeah, they did.
And there's a lot of like games of telephone where you have to like, here's my thing. I have to convey that to you through glass by going like little little dances and shit. And then the person has to go like, I guess that's what this means. And then they go over to a window and they do it to another person in a soundproof room. So there's a lot of you know what helps is doing yes and no, because your nose really visibly goes like wah, 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 and like up and down.
Yeah.
So like head bobs help a lot.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's a good game.
Yeah, it's fun. And I like the vibe of the main menu music rules.
Yeah. Dude, everything about it. I think it just as like a visual concept, everything about it's really great.
It's like some sort of like Swedish elementary school or something.
It seems like it's like if IKEA made a game, you know? Yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way.
And the music, when you find one of those little boogie areas, it's pretty fun. And when you have shadows on the wall and you look like you're banging each other and stuff, that's funny.
Yeah, if you look down and left and right click and then hit crouch, it looks like you're extending your arms to pull down your pants and then crouching to take a shit. By the way, take that one with you.
That's a good pro tip. Yeah. Left.
Yeah.
Crouch. Okay.
And that game is, it's rare that I ever have a dream about games. It's rare that I even dream. But the night after I played it, I think it was such a novel experience that I actually had like a big walk dream. I brought the vibes to the bedroom.
It's so fun to have those dreams.
Yeah. And I was just like, I'm solving little puzzles with my friends. And little did I know, they all fucking hated it.
Yeah.
there was so much big.
My dreams are all women and they're all having fun. They all love me.
Why? I just couldn't imagine playing a game like that and just having such a negative experience. It's funny.
It's like a game that makes you want to be like joyful and whimsical. Yeah. I did get pissed off once because I was carrying the football from the beginning with me the whole time, and oh my God, I fucking launched into the ocean. And it was getting a little contentious there for a minute. And then, you write on little boards like, I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to hunt you. And then I'd watch him from the bushes.
Yeah.
But it is hard to like really fuck with somebody without just fucking yourself over.
Yeah.
Which they did a good job with that. Because anytime I would like out of anger throw something off a mountain, I'd be like, fuck, probably going to have to go get that at some point. Or I'd take his baby and kick it. And I'm like, God damn it. Wait, we actually need those. Like pretty important.
Yeah.
I made it as far as the map room, which was really cool.
Oh yeah. We got there last night. The map room's cool.
If I had $1 billion or even, I don't know, a couple million or something, I would fucking go crazy for not even the whole room, but just having like a big map like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You put your action figures on it.
What kind of map would you have?
Probably Indiana.
Okay.
Completely flat for half of it and completely cracked out for the other half. I don't know what I'd have. Maybe like
the D&D campaign.
Yeah, I was going to say like a fantasy world probably would be way cooler. Lord of the Rings or some shit.
Yeah.
Just like something that's, you can walk around it and really look at it. Because I always, like, when I was a kid, like, I wasn't autistic or anything, but, I'd go to a place and they've got one of those little miniature worlds.
Says, I want one of those big fucking train miniature rooms in my house. I'm not autistic.
I'd start sucking my dude. If I could have trains going around my ceiling and stuff and like through the house, I just think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Stuart Little, I envied his life.
Yeah.
Because he got to go in the little toy cars and Indian in the cupboard. I'm like, well, that guy can do a lot of stuff because he's so tiny. Now he can't do a lot of things also, but he makes up for it because if you get a toy castle or something, then it's like a real castle. You get what I'm saying? So I just like the idea of miniatures.
I think it would be cool just because size constraints as well to get a full large or like small scale representation of like the Dark Souls world and how it all interconnects. Because then it could be like a tall thing. Maybe something like, imagine getting a reconstruction of the Dark Souls world and then you put it in the center of the Guggenheim and then you can walk up the spiral to like view it from different heights. Would be awesome.
Fucking awesome.
That would be
That'd be awesome. Even when people have like, I'm not a Lego guy, but it's like a little Lego city you can walk around in.
Yeah.
Like in the Lego movie.
Dude, the Lego movie,
God,
as a kid, you're
badass.
like, that dad's such a piece of shit. And then as an adult, you watch it and you're like, Will Ferrell is in the right. Like, those kids are in his territory and they're tearing up his fucking city that he spent so much time making.
I'm pretty sure you were like 20 when that movie came out,
Yeah.
but I get what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying, I never empathized with the kid. Okay, that little kid
Wait, hold on.
needs to learn his
Keep
play.
talking.
I'm gonna. That little fucker undoing the dad's hard work. Okay, that's my little city I've made out of Legos. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. And he crazy glues it all together because he knows his little fucking kid's gonna come in there and tear it all apart. And
Yeah.
and at the end they're like, oh, Mr. Business or whatever, you're like the bad guy. Oh yeah, who bought the Legos? Who built the fucking table downstairs to put them all on?
Yeah. Who worked his whole
Yeah,
life?
who's paying for the air conditioning that's keeping these Legos fine, you know? At some point, Mr. Business isn't an evil guy, he's God. Okay, and you need to respect him, or else he'll smite you with a timeout. And
I want to become that dad like that, where I've got like, this is my room.
Mhm.
Don't go in there. And they walk in, it's a little miniature version of our house, and I've got little dolls of our family.
Yeah, and they're like in their imagination, their representation of me is just me, but my boots are really tall, like in the Lego movie, and I have like a Galactus helmet, just like he had.
Yeah. I use a He-Man action figure body and put my head on it.
Yeah, I hope when my kids go like, "Oh, Dad's like the bad guy," this is what he looks like. It's big muscles and then boots that are fucking 12 feet high.
Yeah.
Big tall boots.
Yeah, big wedges. Like maybe a little, like just a quick beat of makeup on.
Mhm. Yeah, some contouring, pink toenails, anklet, wedges.
That's how I dream of you.
I think I would look like Snooki. And if I was evil, I'd look just like Snooki, and I'd look fucking good.
You look so fucking hot, dude. That'd be so cool.
So good.
That was so awkward the first time. I remember my nephew came to my house and was like, "Oh, cool Star Wars toys," and I had to be like, "You can't fucking touch those.
Those are hermetically sealed,
These
and
are
you'll
actually
ruin their
called-
value if you touch
No,
them.
no. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't keep shit in boxes, but I'm like, that's called a hot toy. Okay, it's not an action figure."
Yeah.
And I had to give him some shit to appease him. I'm like, okay, I think
Here, play with Gandalf the Brown. Play with this
No,
fucking
yeah.
shit.
Don't smell it.
play with shit
don't get it near your
Gandalf.
eyes.
Yeah.
Don't even actually probably play with it, but you can look at it closer than the other ones.
Well, I'll have you
but
know.
I felt like such an asshole.
Me and the girls were playing with Jeffrey Lebowski.
As you should.
Yeah.
You should play with
The
them.
dude was out of his stand. I put him in. The girls have a Barbie, the car, the convertible from the Barbie movie.
Oh, yeah.
And I put the dude in the driver's seat. He's got his white Russian in his hand, and he's fucking driving, dude. And he looks badass with his hair flowing in the wind.
Oh, my God. You probably
Yeah.
a little cigarette.
Oh, but what I don't care for, though, is how aggressively
joint.
he chases Gwen, how much he crashes into Gwen's feet. And for that, I think he actually might be kind of a dick. I don't care for that.
Yeah.
But the rest of it, he does
Oh.
have aura. He has a certain level of aura.
Barbie and passenger.
Yeah. Go ahead and play the clip of Jeffrey Lebowski driving. It's pretty badass. I'll send it to you.
I would be interested to see that.
I put a fucking GoPro on the front of the,
Oh,
the
that's
Barbie car, so you get a POV.
It's awesome. So you get what I'm saying, dude. Just imagine Stuart Little. He gets that POV all the time when he's driving his whole Barbie car.
I don't know if you saw, but I had talked about it before. We were playing Kinchi co-op, and
Oh, yeah.
in the opening, I thought it would be so funny. Like the expectation, we're gonna play Kinchi co-op. It's gonna be great, frolicking around, and then the reality is we just got enslaved for
Slavery,
like immediately. And so in my mind, I was like, I want to take this Barbie car and put a GoPro on the front and have like a sequence of it driving around, and then I'll rotoscope out the background and put our characters in the driver's seat and then
So
and then
sweet.
yeah, so like replace the background with Kinchi like B-roll. And then after I had made it and everything, I was like, it would be just so much easier if I found a static image of the front of a car and then just Photoshop them into it and then gave them camera shake. And then the only thing I had to animate was the wheels spinning from the side.
Yeah.
And it ended up being way easier that way. So I just wasted like all this time, and I put the adhesive like GoPro mounting stickers on the hood of the car, and the girls are like, "Why'd you put this on my Barbie mobile?"
Well,
it's
because I'm the bad guy.
because I'm the evil guy with my big He-Man body and 12-foot tall
Who bought
shoes.
that Barbie car?
I can GoPro whatever the hell I want in this house, okay? I'm a fucking.
I
Do you
could-
remember how bad
any
you got your ass
decal I
kicked on
want.
Duck Game? Remember that shit, okay? I'm a professional gamer and I can do what I want.
Every time I beat you in Duck Game, I take something. Try to beat me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have such a fucking chud kid. They're gonna fucking suck at everything. They're gonna be so stupid. Jeez. I hope they see this one day. If I ever have one. Fucking hate you. I hate you. We were talking about that the other day. The archives of like, I've never even really seen a picture of my grandpa, and like one day your grandkids are gonna watch you just be like, oh, I fucking hate grandkids.
They're not, dude, the amount of media that's made every second, in the way attention spans are going down, nobody's going to give a shit to even look up this stuff.
But you don't think your own blood, like your daughters one day won't be like,
No.
They're going to have a curiosity like, why was he always on that fucking computer?
Nah, dude.
What was he building?
People are very forward thinking. Especially from my lineage, we do not look back. We do not reminisce. We just go forward. We're sentimental
I'm
in a
nostalgic.
weird way. Like we have like, I get like what's the word for it? I don't even want to say like ephemera, but like physical sentimentality. Like I have,
Tassel touch.
yeah. Oh my God. If I had a tassel for every family member.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Like, so instead of like a smell bringing back a memory, you touch something and you're like,
If
I
my,
remember.
like my grandfather, like if he like,
he touched
if
me.
he had something that was like hanging in his office with like during his entire career, and that was just something like a mantra that he had, when he passed, I was like, can I have that? Like that was his like thing that he followed as like his creed, you know.
There's a picture of a kitten said hang in there, hanging from a tree branch.
Yeah.
He always lived by
He
that.
lived by that shit, dude. Yeah, it was one of those like what are those things?
Shit happens.
Yeah, one of those like stupid like little posters that they used to hang in elementary
Live,
schools.
laugh,
Yeah,
love.
shoot for the stars.
Oh.
You'll, even if you miss, you'll land on the moon or something.
This is all my grandpa's motivational posters. Super tacky,
Yeah.
horrible.
And you know, stuff like that. I'm like, that's sick. I'll take that. But like, I'm not gonna go back and like read anything he's written. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get. I mean, nobody that's died is really. I haven't gotten anything from them. Like I have my grandpa's class ring. It's somewhere around here, but that's cool. Like I just, I like little mementos and stuff. But if my grandpa had a YouTube, I'd give it a. I wouldn't watch it all,
Yeah.
but I'd give it a watch. Every once, especially when you're dead, it's like. Especially, I mean, it's going to be less of a problem for every generation moving forward, but it's like, I don't have any recordings of their voice.
Yeah.
And, you kind of start to forget what they sound like. So it'd be nice. You could watch a podcast and your dead dad's like, oh, I jerked off so fucking hard today. I wish I could have had sex with my wife.
I think that fucking rules. I think that rules way harder.
No,
because
it's awesome.
What I hate is when people have a very conscious idea of what they want to be remembered by. For example,
I see.
my grandfather, before he passed, he got a picture of him on my brother's motorcycle, and he was like, this picture fucking rules. And he got it printed out, and then he got it framed.
Remember me as this guy,
And
motorcycle
he gifted
grandpa.
it to everybody. And like I was telling Bizzle about this, I was like, dude, he gave everybody this picture of him on a Harley. He doesn't even he never even rode a motorcycle. He never even cranked it. When he was sitting on it, he was just like, cool. And then he got off. He had never ridden a motorcycle in his life.
That's hard.
And like I told Bizzle about it. Bizzle comes over, does the blacksmithing thing, and he comes into my aunt's house, and in the parlor, he's just like, is that your grandfather? It's the picture of him on the fucking motorcycle. I'm like, I'm telling you, he gave it to everybody. And
That's so
it's
sweet.
so funny to like go out of your way and do something like that, because it's like, it's so vain, you know?
It's not a bad idea though, like, because anyone that didn't know him would probably be like, holy shit, this guy was kind of a badass.
Fucking badass. His
I'm
members
gonna get, like,
only
a Steven
jacket.
Seagal fucking picture of a gun, and like I've got a future helmet on with a visor.
Judge Dredd helmet and a fucking pistol.
Martian Manhunter blaster. Yeah, so that was my time in the Martian Marines. Yeah, it was definitely
You know,
formative.
Doing stuff like that, it is funny, but it's like, it's not a true representation of who they were, you know? And so if you see like these, like just candid conversations of us going like, yeah, fucking, I was like jerking off big time. Like, that's just a better representation of me, I think.
Well, it also helps, like,
and they'll be like, what the hell? This guy isn't the Martian Manhunter at all. Like, he conveyed
like
all
almost
those images.
He wasn't in the Marines, the Martian Marines. It's like what Told in Stone's books do too, of kind of like bringing that idea of like they were still just people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want, you know, one day my great grandkids are like, you know, I'm just this kind of idea of a man. Well, actually, I really don't give a shit what they think, because nobody will remember it in a while. But, you know, it's like he was multifaceted.
Yeah.
He was also in the Martian Marines. He was also, I want to do some pictures like when they did Dexter as Kid Dexter, and he just wears that bad wig.
Yeah.
Like me wearing a wig, and I'm like,
I should get a photo
sucking
frame
my
of me
thumb.
looksmaxing, and then
this is when we met. Picture of child Abby.
If I was Louis Theroux, I would just have photos, stills from like each documentary he's done, where he's just like with the Crips, or like with the Westboro Baptist Church, or like with the Klan, with like all these different like crazy extremist groups, and he's just there like hanging with them. And I would frame him and I would put him in my house. And people would be like,
this is when I joined the Crips.
this is the most extreme man of all time.
This is when I joined the Westboro Baptist Church.
I'm
going to get a picture framed. It's me, you, and then in between us, a fake guest. Like, oh yeah, that's when we had fucking, I can't think of anyone I'd really want on. Alexander the Great? Is that jumping the shark a little too much? But Mr. Beast. This is when Mr. Beast came on and gave us Feastables.
We need to do that. We need to
like,
take a fake
Beast!
picture of us just like this. Yeah, like with a space in between us. And then
Baby Monkey Bonbon in between. We met the real
and then
one.
We'll just AI like people that are long dead. and then just have them as fake guests.
Yeah.
Or just
We've been doing this spot. It's like the end of The Shining.
Yeah, we won't actually do the episode, but we can use it as hype for future guests. We'll be like, hey, by the way, we had,
just clip art.
Yeah.
We can just clip art a guy in there. Baby
we had
Monkey.
Charlie Chaplin on. He was a huge fan of the show.
Ever heard of the King of Pop? He's heard of us.
Yeah.
We had black and white Michael Jackson on. It was we were there with him from the beginning.
I
Kid Michael Jackson. We had little MJ, old MJ.
We had Gary Coleman. Yeah.
Michael Jordan and LeBron. What do you guys
I was
think?
playing Shadows of Doubt, and I found this guy that I was like, oh my god, it's Ronnie Coleman, and I mixed up Ronnie and Gary.
Okay, I was gonna say I have
and
no
then
idea
and
Ronnie
then
Coleman.
and I got stuck on the thought of like, what if Gary Coleman got as many muscles as Ronnie Coleman? Like, imagine someone.
Who's Ronnie Coleman? Is he a bodybuilder?
He is the biggest fucking guy that's ever existed. This guy's huge.
I've heard.
You've
Told me about this
lifted
man
so
before.
many weights.
Yeah, he's the biggest guy ever.
He's in the fucking wheelchair now. The weights fought back.
Don't they say it's easier for shorter people
to get
on
huge?
muscle?
Well, imagine if Gary was Ronnie's size.
That
When
would
his
be so
wife
fucking awesome.
double foot kicked him down the stairs, she would have snapped her femurs in half, and he would have been left. He wouldn't have moved 1 inch, dude. He wouldn't have moved at all. Yeah.
That would be scary. That would just be a thing I wouldn't want to see. Rock, show me Gary Coleman as Ronnie Coleman. I just don't like the idea of people being that strong and then
And that small.
they're that tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like then they've got a complex.
Not just a complex, but I think if I remember correctly, if I know as much as I think I might know, I'm pretty sure physics dictates that they're gonna start having strength like an ant. You know, the smaller people, they're able to disproportionately move more mass.
And they like, if he were just a little shorter, I don't think he could have reached terminal velocity.
Yeah.
Going down those stairs, he would have just been like floated down.
He probably would have just hit the ground and crawled back up on all fours on the stairs. Yeah. And then, but I mean, I'm assuming if Gary Coleman was a little bit smaller and started lifting weights, he'd be able to lift a fucking car or something. Like, no problem.
It's
It's a lot of human.
It's physics. It's like the proportions or something. It's
because like big people, like someone like Brian Shaw. Yeah, he's huge. He's like the biggest guy in the world, but he has to expend so much energy just to move his own big fucking fat body. But Gary Coleman, with Brian Shaw's muscles,
you can give him a little nutrient ball.
Holy crap!
He's gonna live off that for a fucking month. A little protein buck, some Cliff Bars mashed together or something. Uh-oh. Gary just ate his protein ball. Oh shit, he's coming right now. It's just scary.
Yeah,
it's just a fear. Thank God he's no longer.
Yeah. Well,
around.
maybe his wife was a hero, and she was like, "I gotta stop him because he started lifting weights." And I
think I'm gonna start with the 1 pound weight. Oh god, just a matter of time.
Gary, you put it down, or there's gonna be an accident in this house. I can't have you being that strong and that small. Okay. I've talked to Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he says there's forces at work we can't even comprehend.
The CIA took him out.
Yeah,
leg sweep.
Guy that's too small is getting too strong, and the ratios were off.
Theoretically, it could be the end.
Yeah.
You've talked about this before. I always forget. Like, did he die like that?
Yeah.
He was kicked down the stairs?
He wasn't kicked down the stairs, okay? His wife claims he fell down the stairs. So that's weird. If I throw like something small down the stairs, it's fine. I feel like he had to be propelled down the stairs.
I mean, how tiny was he? How old was he? He was 42, 4'8". Now, how big were these stairs? I'd imagine they lived in a big house. Or you'd imagine he'd have a proportionally small house like they do. So
well, I think his wife was normal sized, and so he didn't want to eat it.
And they were only married for a year?
Mm-hmm. That's a ripe marriage length for a 2-footed kick down the stairs.
Was he like... Did he do something bad too? I can't remember.
No. People that small, they're incapable of badness. There's too much purity packed into such a small package.
I'm sure Vern Troyer did some bad stuff, the guy that played Mini-Me, and he was even smaller.
He's Dr. Evil's Mini-Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know the guy that's renowned for being an evil villain actually did evil shit? Well, yeah, that's what is.
I'm pretty sure he was like a hardcore alcoholic too. I can't remember why, but I was following him on Instagram pretty early into my Instagram days.
Yeah.
And like actively following him, and the Stunt Runt was the other guy's username. He's the guy from various movies. He's in the Pirates of the Caribbean. I've talked about him. He's a little guy, and he always posts like pictures of him as like Dragon Ball Z characters because he's ripped.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this. Fuck. We always talk about this. You know, you know what the funniest takeaway that my girlfriend had from that podcast?
Yeah.
In like 20 minutes, we referenced like 8 movies, and she was like, "How do you guys remember this? Like, your memories are just insane. And like, you guys will never get Alzheimer's or dementia."
Huh?
And I'm like, you can tell you have watched 20 minutes of one episode, because that is not the common takeaway. But she was like, "I'm very impressed. Like, you guys know so many things." I'm like, "Yeah, we kind of do."
Every
we say 'em
comment
one
is just
time.
like, these guys are so fucking stupid and so forgetful.
Do not look at the comments. Do not look at the comments. But yeah, it's kind of like super geniuses.
That's what we're known for, lady. We're known for just being like
Yeah.
super quick on our feet.
We remember. We're the remembers. It's like how lawyers, all they can remember is law, but it's like all I can remember is movie reference.
From
And they're they're,
four movies.
Yeah, from 4 movies,
Yeah.
and they're never even probably exactly right.
Yeah.
Remember, he was Megami from Austin Powers. He was a little evil one. But
if
I love that takeaway. I thought that was like, I'm going to tell Sam that. Thank you.
yeah, a man known
He's
for having
really
a
good at
horrific memory.
remembering. Yeah. He remembers everything.
You know what's crazy? It's his personal life. Vern Troyer there was a private home video leaked of Troyer and his former live-in girlfriend Renee Schreider having sex. And that's all I see on here for like bad stuff. I mean, was he like horrific?
I don't know. I just, I could be wrong. Not that being an alcoholic's bad thing. I know a lot of them, but maybe he did. Wait. It was leaked to the public by Schreider and tried to sell the video. Well, it sounds like, yeah, he was a victim of some sort of
So what?
sex
So what? He
thing.
recorded himself banging his girlfriend in his own home.
Listen, I didn't say I knew for sure. Okay, I
It's-
just said I'm pretty sure he did
It's the
something.
most evil thing
But
in the
he
world.
was 2 feet shorter than even Gary Coleman.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what? This is horrible to say, but the amount of relief that washed over me when I saw that he died in 2018, because if he started picking up weights being that small,
they get smaller and they get stronger.
dude, he could tear a fucking hole
Look at-
through reality or something.
Dude, look at these.
He would be able to do like a Viltrumite karate chop and slice someone in half.
Yeah. Look at these photos. And first off, they all go hard.
Okay. Stalt, go ahead and put this picture of Shaq palming Vern Troyer's head like a basketball in the middle of the screen. Everybody driving their 18-wheelers, take a look at that right now.
And then look at this. Thank God he's gone.
Yeah. He's doing gymnastic shit,
He's ripped.
and he's got a barbed wire bicep tattoo. Yeah, he rocks.
This is an awesome photo shoot. This is just ripe with fucking badass pictures.
Yeah. No, this dude rules. There's an awesome picture of him where he's like in between a lady's legs and he's shooting a gun between her legs.
James Bond look.
Yeah.
Look at this one.
Yeah, him with his like little his little baby Birks. I think my daughter has those shoes and his vest on. That's an awesome fit. And he's got the M&M glasses on. Little round prescriptions. Those are cool.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. But
Fuck.
I loved him, but just from a world standpoint, it's probably better.
Yeah. I think it's just safer for us all.
Oh, that's actually really sad.
What?
I just see that actor Vern Troyer repeatedly stated that he wanted to die. I don't even know what happened. He passed away from alcohol intoxication. Oh, it was a suicide. Christ.
Oh, he was? Suicide by alcohol intoxication. Yeah, but look where they
He
put
had
him.
one
though.
tall boy. That's not right.
Look where they put him. Yeah, and that brings us to today's sponsors. Fucking Voodoo Ranger. He had one Voodoo Ranger inside. They buried him in Leonidas Cemetery.
Fucking awesome.
That's so badass.
It's badass. He was a warrior.
He was.
And now I feel really bad that I said, didn't he do something awful? But no, it sounds like he
this
was
reminds
just very
me of
sad.
the Patrick Swayze thing where I told so many people that I was like, did you know before Patrick Swayze died, he was actually found with like an entire library of child porn in his house? And I remember telling my mom that. And then she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, Patrick Swayze. He had like a bunch of child porn and stuff. And they found him and arrested him. And And then I found out later that was just him in Donnie Darko. That was like his role in the movie. He has child porn in the movie, and I don't know how I conflated that with him in real life, but it turns out he was actually just like a world-renowned great guy. Everybody loved him.
Yeah.
And I think my mom.
I'll tell anybody that'll listen.
I think my mom died thinking that he was like a pedophile or something.
My hero.
My heartthrob was a pedophile. No. Yeah, my bad, Mom. I'm sorry.
Did I tell you last episode that Omid, I asked him if he was going to watch the Odyssey, and he was talking about like, I don't fuck with Matt. He just very recently realized that he had been boycotting Matt Damon in every role because he thought Matt Damon was Mark Wahlberg. And he's like, dude, that guy like did a bunch of like racist shit to Asian people, like beat the hell out of somebody. Like, dude's a piece of shit. And he's had the wrong actor. He's like, I loved when he was in Transformers. And so like he's been watching Mark Wahlberg movies thinking that he's in like, he tried to do like some sort of conscientious objection or something. And then he's been supporting the guy that he thought didn't do it and dissing Matt Damon for years.
Yeah. But and
like shit talking Matt Damon to people, being like, I can't believe you support.
First of all, I mean, we did the same thing. I did with Steve Zahn and the other guy from Death by Lightning, which, by the way, fantastic show. I've been watching it, really good.
Steve Zahn's great too.
Steve Zahn is all right, but you know, the other guy really is. He knows what the hell he's doing.
Saving Silverman. God.
It's all right. It's all right. But what was the? If he doesn't like Mark Wahlberg, then he's not going to see great things like Aim for the Bushes. You know, in that movie.
I don't know. He's not seen things like Good Will Hunting.
No, but I mean, he also like if he is genuinely boycotting Mark Wahlberg movies.
Well, but he wasn't. So he's probably seen every Mark Wahlberg movie.
I thought he just thought they were the same person. He actually doesn't know Mark Wahlberg is Mark Wahlberg, and then he thought Matt Damon was Mark Wahlberg, and so he's seeing all of Mark Wahlberg. That's even worse. I was just putting two people together.
Like, I fucking love Mark Wahlberg, but he's like, Matt Damon's the guy that beat up those Asian people.
Okay,
and he just had it wrong.
Yeah,
because he's being racist to white people. Yeah. Getting them mixed up.
I hate Mark Wahlberg, but God, I love Marky Mark and his music. It fucking rocks. I listen to it all the time. That's crazy because, I mean, you know, Klaus Kinski is a horrific human, but I'll watch his movies. I watch his movies big time.
Listen, I'll watch Midnight in Paris every once in a while.
You telling me like Omid doesn't listen to Thriller or anything like that?
Listen, I think he had one thing that he really fought for in his life and he got it wrong.
Okay.
I don't think he's doing this often. I think he had one where he's like, enough's enough.
He really...
I'm not going to watch any Matt Damon movies ever. Yeah. And he got it wrong.
He had Vietnamese food once and he was like, this shit was not right what they did to what he did.
Matt Damon, I'm going to kill you.
You know what? That is a funny
Dogma.
That's a funny hill to die on. From the guy that was just like, fuck Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter's a fucking piece of shit. I hate that fucking guy.
He's got specific reasons, okay? And I'll give him it. He sticks to his guns.
Yeah.
And he's not going to bend until he found out that, oh, wait, shit, that was Mark Wahlberg. Okay. So I think he did see the Odyssey.
Okay.
Because he was, I think he was pretty beat up about like, oh my God, they gave that fucker the biggest movie of the year. Okay. Nothing ever changes.
Yeah.
And I mean, but it's funny because Mark Wahlberg's still in a lot of movies.
He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think I guess you haven't seen. I guess we'll talk about Matt Damon in the Odyssey next time. But you keep an eye on his performance and you come back and check with me.
What did you say earlier that was so cool? I'm going to buy the whole seat, but I'm only going to need the edge.
Yeah. Well, Nolan hasn't exactly done a true retelling of the Odyssey. There is a moment where I think Odysseus stops off in Vietnam and he throws some bricks at some people, but then he gets right back on track.
Like what I did before. Omid, if
Yeah.
you're watching this,
And he
I'm
goes,
gonna get you next.
Yeah. And as he's leaving, he goes, "Play my mixtape," and it's just Marky Mark music on the way back. No, it's a good movie, and I'm excited for you to see it because I feel like there's a lot to unpack there. That's pretty good. Also, guys, we have something that's going to be hitting the Patreon. Kind of another high concept episode. We're going to be having two pretty big financial gurus on as guests. Okay. And we want you guys to, we're going to need you to fill out some information and submit it.
And we're going to need your credit cards. We're going to need your bank accounts, stuff like that.
Yeah, we're going to need all that. But actually, for real, like jokingly, yes, send us all that. But for real,
Unrelated to the heist.
for real, if this ends up as like some sort of transcript read in court, no actual identifying information, please. But we do want some information. It'll all be
We
outlined
want to help.
in the form. Yeah, we're going to help you out.
We want to help. We got you guys your hinges and tenders right.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to get your finances. We're making a more holistic and well-rounded viewer.
Yeah. Well, we saw the audience and we said, there's no amount of looksmaxing that can fix this. What we need to do is get their money up.
We realize that the problem is in the money.
Yeah.
Because money will solve that.
Yep. Because, I mean, look at Notch. He sold Minecraft and now he's got $1 billion. He's got all the pussy you'd ever need.
Yeah. You can be a real dog.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got a little Skrilla, it's all going to be okay.
Yep. I do like that Notch sold Minecraft, got $1 billion, goes on Twitter, complains about not being able to find a woman, and then just keeps buying nicer and nicer fedoras. Which is, he's like an archetype. He's like an archetype for
Steven Seagal of gaming.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't my fedora not working? Does he even have an accent? I don't know. I just imagine he's like Scandinavian or something.
I have no idea. But he was like a hero to a lot of people.
Now he's a hero.
Yeah.
Brian.
Oh, dude, my Madeline's so into Minecraft now. She talks to me about Dream. She's like, Dream is like the god of Minecraft, okay? He rules. Okay, so if you're ever gonna do a speed run on Minecraft, you're not even gonna be able to compete with Dream. He's that good. I'm like, are you watching just old ass videos? Like, how old are you watching here? I don't think anybody talks about Dream anymore, but to her, he's God still. I said, wait till you see the face reveal. Okay, apparently that tore the internet down. But
hold your opinions, and then I'm sure he does something. You need to tell her early, like, a lot of these Minecraft people, don't make them your personal hero.
yeah, this is more of like somebody you like from afar. Yeah, treat them like you would a movie star or something.
Bring her to Minecon.
No. Jesus Christ, dude. I feel like if you're an adult that brings your kid to Minecon, that's like bringing your kid to Epstein's Island. Oh, we're just going on a little vacation down to Epstein's Island.
Is it worse, though, than being an adult that doesn't bring a kid to Minecon?
Yeah. If you're there with a fucking K-bar in your teeth and you're crawling in the building's ductwork trying to find all the Minecraft YouTubers to kill. I got to save these kids. I'm at Minecon. Yeah. I'm at the center. That's like the new.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm in some Minecon. I still watch them. I'm still influenced.
But you're keeping an eye out for the bad ones.
Clearly a guy influenced by Minecraft Let's Play.
Yeah, but
that's rich.
Anyways, I was really sweating when Dream did that face reveal and everybody shit on him because I was like, it's kind of like, it's not like the ugliest guy in the world. I've seen guys uglier than that in the mirror.
Come on, he's not that bad, right? we should be using kindness. Yeah. We should be using. Well, come on. What if somebody even uglier? I don't know. Is watching? How do you think they're gonna feel? Yeah, I was not very. It's like, glad I already have my face out there.
You gotta.
Doing a face reveal is gonna be one of the scariest fucking things.
You cannot get famous then do a face reveal unless you're fucking great looking. Okay, you gotta bring those expectations down. You gotta build them up from the bedrock. Okay, I did the face reveal early. I was like, okay, you guys know what you're working with now. Now win your heart. Okay, over time. Yeah.
Listen, you're not going to want to fuck me, but that's okay. We're here for something else.
I'm married already. I'm not even going to try to fuck you. Trust me.
The only successful ones, like, you have to be like exceptionally handsome. You can't just be like average handsome, I feel like, and do a face reveal. I guess it depends on kind of your community.
Yeah.
But it seems like the scariest thing ever. Because then you're also like, what if somebody snaps a picture of me and leaks it before I get ahead of it?
Yeah.
So I'm scared. What if somebody ever takes a picture of
What?
Before I get ahead of it?
Oh.
My penis. Do a dream face reveal where I got a sock holding it. Ballerina sock holding it. I'm just me. Guys, we should really practice kindness.
I do love, he did have that one specific angle that he thought looked really good. So
just
if you ever did a
smugness
penis
in the face,
yeah, if you ever did a penis reveal, it's like you find the one angle that it looks good, and then the follow-up angles are the same angle.
Yeah.
People are like, let me see
for reference.
Let me see a different angle. Yeah.
Put a quarter by it.
Nah. I think it actually is just something that looks good on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Complete. There's not even like base.
Yeah.
Green screened out.
You got one of those split dioptic lenses so you can have two things in focus at once. You put something huge, like you put your, like it's almost like that Gandalf Frodo like perspective thing. You put your penis in the foreground and then next to a bowling pin or something. And they're both in focus. Look, guys, it's the same size. Trust me. Oh my God, Abby's messaging me. She says, "How much longer are you going to be? Should I
Go
wait
ask
on
her
dinner?"
how many people are in the world.
Uh-oh, she's calling me. Hold on.
Wait, ask her now.
Hello? No, you can start. We are just about to wrap up. I do have a question though. How many people do you think are in the world? Okay, 5 billion. How many people do you think are in America? Okay. This is just something that we've been talking about. She said 3 million. Okay. We've been talking about it. Anyways, I'll be up there in just a moment. Alrighty, love you. Oh my God, you were right. Holy fuck, you were so right. Oh,
3 million?
oh my God.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
you were so right.
How many people does she think lives in New York City?
Oh my God, she has to be like dyslexic or something, or dyslexic or something.
There's 7 million in Indiana.
Dude, there's like 25 million in Florida.
Oh my God. 3 million.
Yeah,
You got to take her around, dude. You got to show her the world or something.
I have no interest in like meeting people on vacation, so I always bring her out to the middle of the fucking woods. We always go to like redwoods, and then
yeah, it's like this everywhere.
Yeah. We're going to Lake Tahoe. She's like, "Oh, there's not that many people out here."
Well, probably 1,000 around here. Okay,
the world.
1,000 in each state. Maybe.
Okay, you might be onto
3
something.
million,
I'm going to
wow.
do some more canvassing, and I'll get back to you.
She was pretty good with the world.
Yeah,
I mean, still wrong, but not like
drastically
that wrong. Yeah. But 3 million, that is shocking. They always get one of them way off.
Yeah. Okay.
3 million.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. I think I should also
Just not
get
public
like
knowledge.
I'm going to get a spread here as well of like guy friends to see.
Yeah, some of them.
Just because like.
Because I feel like when I asked my Discord group of guy friends, only like 2 of them answered, and everyone else was just like, "Yeah,
man,
that's right." I'm like, I know one of you. One of you fuckers sat there silently, and you're like,
"There's not like
what
200,000 people in the world." Whoa!
I thought it was 1 trillion.
Okay.
Wow, 3 million. That's so what I needed.
It scares me, by the way,
awesome.
when people overshoot. If there's like, I think there's like 15 billion. I'm like, what? You think there's that many? I'm already horrified when they go like, hey, by 2050 we're going to be at 8 billion, and then they just go like 2025 they go, we're already at 8 billion. I go, what? What?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then there's going to be that subsect of people that are like actively worried about overpopulation. They're going to get you down to the individual number.
Yeah.
8.1 billion, 795 million and counting.
And counting. Yeah, but if people go like there's like 50 billion, I'm like, Jesus Christ, like that's the concept of having that many people.
It's scary also imagining our country running on 3 million.
Okay, do you know, this is the last little factoid before we leave. Do you remember Men in Black where
Oh, shit.
what? The movie?
Well, I was like, the movie, duh, and then now you're saying a specific scene. I'm like, hold on.
So Tommy Lee Jones, Will Smith, they see a guy, an alien. He's on the little board, and he goes like, they're like, oh my God, this guy's way out of his jurisdiction. He's got like an ankle monitor on or whatever. He's trying to leave state lines. We need to go track him down. And they pull him over. It's like one of Will Smith's first stops. And they pull over this guy in the interstate, and the guy's just like, you know, I didn't mean to flee or anything. I know I'm outside my jurisdiction, but my wife is giving birth.
Oh, I do remember
and
that. And she doesn't she have like a shit ton of kids or something?
It's like a big, like while Tommy Lee Jones is like
out.
talking to the guy in the background, the tentacle is, throwing Will Smith around. And then she gives birth, and Will Smith is holding that little like tentacle baby with the crazy alien eyes, and it like spits up on him. Apparently, Vern Troyer played the little alien. What? The little alien that Will Smith is holding with the tentacles that spits up in his face was played by Vern Troyer.
He was holding a nuclear bomb in his hands, and he didn't even realize it.
That's awesome.
That is so bizarre. I mean, that is awesome.
Yeah. And then in the same year, he had another great credit. In the movie Wishmaster, he played Creature Stage Number 1, which I feel like if I had Creature Stage Number 1 and I was like a little person like that, I'd be like, come on, dude, you can't call me Creature. Like,
that's the shit Peter Dinklage was talking about. And everyone's like, he wants us out of movies. It's like, oh, man, don't call me Creature.
Yeah.
Hey, man, please.
Yeah. But anyways, guys,
jingle all the way.
I will. I'll talk to you guys later. I got Sketty cooking upstairs. I need to go have. And
cool, man.
You guys keep your eyes out on the Patreon for that questionnaire.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and keep your eyes peeled on the Patreon for that questionnaire.
Okay. And go ahead and like and subscribe, guys. Hit that bell notification. Share this on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right.